There must be darkness before light can shine. We're giving a voice to the voiceless, and we are honoring those and those left behind who have given the ultimate sacrifice. So we the people, raise up your glass. There will be no fear here, where light is eternal. You have found the two-step tribe. Welcome home.
In the glow of a screen, with hope in our hearts, celebrating freedom, we'll play our parts. From football fields to the ring of a fight, we hold our heads high in this American life. Raise up your glasses, a toast to the night. For service and sacrifice, we shine a light. With boots on the ground, we're proud and we cheer. Together we stand with no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. With every sweet note, let our spirits grow strong. In unity, laughter, we'll rise and we'll pray for freedom and honor, come what may.
Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing out there? It is Two-Step Tribe with Tracy Two-Step and UncleRyano's birthday bash week. All in shades, I'm not even kidding. We are imitating UncleRyano week for his birthday tonight.
I ain't never been that good looking.
Uh-oh. We got you. We got you covered. We've got two bands in the house tonight. We've got great music in the house tonight. We want you to grab your, as I always say, your mama, your friends, your dogs, your cats. Hit the button, go live with us as we are on radio, broadcast, networks, you name it, all at once. Go to the Two-Step Tribe YouTube. It's easy, the number Two-Step Tribe. Don't try to spell that out. That's the number two. Two-Step Tribe. What is up? It is good to see you, UncleRyano, and happy damn birthday.
Thank you, Lovey. I didn't there for a long time. You know, I don't pay much attention to it. I'm stay so busy thinking about everybody else and what they're doing today. I don't ever think about my birthday. And if it between you, my daughter, and my wife, you guys have kept me on point and kept me dancing this year.
I can tell you one thing. I don't want to be you. I have been you this week, and I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm going to be me.
I'm a big fan of letting folks take it for a run. I quote the great philosopher Val Kilmer when he was being Doc Holliday, where he said, "You a daisy if you do." Yeah.
Legend. Listen, we've got to get our band up here, UncleRyano. We've got some stuff for you. I've got Breaking Point waiting on us right now. I've got Delta Circle coming in as a second band, and I'm not even supposed to say anything else. So you just need to tune in and get on this ride. Welcome to the show, the radio, and the blast you're about to go on. Check us out live on Two-Step Tribe on YouTube because you really want to see this one. I'm really laughing. I love it. All right. We got Breaking Point Nation in the house. What is up, guys?
What's up?
There they are. It is Derrick and BJ. How are you doing?
We're doing good.
Yeah, doing great.
We're staying busy.
All right. Tell us who you are in a little bit, and let's not let the secret out. I want to wait till we get a little bit further in and say hello. And I'm going to first say thank you to Breaking Point. Check them out at Breaking Point Nation. Go follow these right here, Derrick and BJ. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
True Tribe. When we say tribe, right there on the screen tonight and in your radio.
That's right.
It is Breaking Point Nation. You got to check this out. Go follow them and give them some love because they have definitely shown love to Tribe. So
Missouri in the house, baby. Missouri in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, so Derrick and BJ, Uncle Rhino's not used to being in the dark. And it's so good to see y'all. You've been busy. So tell us a little bit about you and what's been going on and your music out there, and then we'll wait to get them.
All right. Yeah, we're so together we're Breaking Point. A little while back we created our own label, Breaking Point Nation, and signed ourselves collectively and individually. And so we have a whole big team, great artists, great talent. We push everybody equally. We love each other. Like we're a big family. All of our music comes from the soul, from the heart. We use this music outlet and this label to kind of tap into our roots, tap into our country roots, tap into our rap roots, our rock roots,
Hell yeah.
and just use it as art. It's art form, and every song is another painting. So that's what we do. We're for the community, we're tribe, and we stand on it. Our word is our bond. So
Yep. You're on two-step tribe right here, and I can vouch for everything that they're saying. I do agree with you. The canvas, hey, listen, I know BJ for the first time for this show tonight. He's quiet right now, but this man and I have had songs flashing back and forth through messages, and y'all have been busy. I mean, your music, you just mentioned, it spans from, why don't you tell us a little bit about it? Like, your genres, and then how you're blending that.
To be honest with you, we just kind of feel like we can be creative with anything that we touch. It doesn't matter if it's country, rap, rock, just anything. Like, I feel like personally, we could do anything somebody threw at us. So we try to do that, just keep the talent flowing, letting people see what we do, and, just keep on pushing.
Definitely.
You can, both of y'all. Y'all are the Gemini. Y'all have the ability to whoop anything that comes at you. And if for any kind of reason you see Derrick balled up and BJ's tangled up, if you can get a free hand, call me. You got a fairy god uncle. We're going to get it fixed.
Yeah.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
yeah.
I would say that Breaking Point Nation is with us tonight. It's Derrick and BJ. I feel like I'm in radio mode, y'all. So look out. These guys can.
Yeah, happy
Look,
birthday.
BJ and Derrick, you really can take anything, and in communication nowadays, thank goodness. I mean, the digital era, like we can communicate through like in seconds and minutes and not even hours, even though we all know my messages are long. But when I get in a creative mode, just like I know y'all are very creative with your songs, your flow, and the abilities that you have in your studio are just fire. So it's amazing, man. Like you should do a shout out too, because your studio abilities, not just your singing, your songwriting.
Yeah.
We try to stay open and help anybody who's trying to do it. We got the studio here in Poplar Bluff, and anybody who has a little talent, wants to put some work in, we're always here and open to anybody.
Yeah.
Where should they go to find you if they want to get with you in your studio and to get your support for their music and kind of get you to mix it up?
Well, we have everything you can find is at breakingpointnation.com. So you can go there and contact us through any form, and we answer directly. So
okay. Sounds good to me.
I will tell you everything about these guys is so legit and it's genuine. That town, P Bluff, where they're from, Poplar Bluff, that little town, it's not a big place, but it's one of those places that has such a big impact. And I can't tell you how many people I've met all over the United States that knows exactly where Poplar Bluff is in Missouri. And the people there, the kindness in the people, the goodness. You're going to have crazy folk like you're going to have anywhere, but even the crazy ones are good folks. They just a little crazy. Yeah. And it's so funny. The tech and the raw and the modern and the roots all live simultaneously in the same place. When Abel Kane had one of our very first radio visits we met with our dear friend Darren Stevens, who was a on-air personality there in Poplar Bluff. And I had Pete Iannacone, of Shakira and Barry White and all that. He's from upstate New York. He freaked out. We stepped out, and in the time we'd gone into the studio to the time we came out, there was a giant bull, as in a male cow, a bull, and was standing out there, and it freaked Pete out. He come running back in there because he didn't know what to do. He saw a bull outside, right? And it's right there in front of the radio station, right? So that, to me, that's Poplar Bluff, man, in all the glory,
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love the people. I love your home. I love your home. I love your people. Y'all are beautiful and you're amazing. And you make the tribe better because you're a big part of it. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah. We feel very good. We love it.
Our production team looks like they changed. If anyone's watching live or going back to Two Step Tribe on YouTube, checking this out, it's pretty interesting. Our whole screen has changed up here. So shout out to anybody in production. I'm looking at it and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. But even better, the radio station owners, we're nationwide. So over 190 countries, literally, on radio too, and networks, but just in radio alone. Can you please get us more music? We're looking for about 6 to 8 hours more. And I was like, I can definitely get you music. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
The playlist is up over 20 something hours now. We're about to spin off a Two Step Tribe playlist. Deuce. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because that's all y'all, man.
Yep. And this is a special invitation through Two Step Tribe, everybody. So anybody that's listening to me right now, you need to get in touch with Two Step Tribe, either UncleRyano or Tracy Two Step, myself, talking in third person here. Listen, radio's been in my life. I know how to do that, but y'all are watching me too. So listen, Derrick and BJ, I'm going to let y'all drive and tell me, you want me to play songs or you just want to bust out to UncleRyano?
You play a song?
Play one first?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what
y'all
you
got
want.
me in the dark, and I live comfortably in the dark, but even there, I usually know what's going on, and I don't have an idea what's happening. Y'all are all cheeky and sneaky right now. I'm watching y'all with both eyes, especially BJ. Watching BJ like a hawk right now.
Yeah.
Go get some bifocals because you're going to need them for what I'm just going to tell you, UncleRyano, I don't want to be you. I don't want to even have half of your phone list, half of your things you're involved in. Like, I love being your partner. I love that you're the vice president and founder, but I am totally okay with you staying over there.
See them two?
It's been interesting.
See them two? They're worth it. They're worth it.
Oh, yeah.
They're worth it. That's why we doing what we doing.
Hey, so I will brag on them.
Yeah, they're worth it.
Well, these two, they are worth it because these two, for more than just a week, for more than just a month, have actually been up to something. So they've got quite a lot going on there at Breaking Point Nation. I can't keep it together, man. Breaking Point, Derrick, BJ, shout me out the song you'd like to play first.
Yeah. You can go ahead and play True American since, it's the patriotic week, 4th of July, celebrating our independence.
Okay, BJ's saving the show. Thank you, sir. You are all right. It's called True American, and this is with Derrick Odle and BJ. Do you have it as BJ Walker listed so that when someone's going to look for the music under Breaking Point?
Yeah, it's with BJ Walker.
Got it. I just want to make sure I'm like, go to Breaking Point Nation, like Derrick said, but I always singing, songwriting credits, all of that. I want to make sure you both are representing and you represent each other, but I want the people out there to understand you're both in here with us and that we appreciate you for shouting that out. BJ, you are right. It is July 4th this week. Shout out there to all of you who understand what that day is. And it's not just a barbecue and it's not just fireworks. So Got a lot of meaning in my life too. I want to say thank you to all of you out there. This is True American by Breaking Point Nation. Here we go.
I'm being tested, I'm tried and true. The blood in my veins red, white, and blue. I'll never run, I'll never hide. A country boy can't survive. I love my God, I love my guns. I love my country, it's where I'm from. I love my life, I'm a family man. It's what they call true American. It didn't always used to be this way. I remember when they used to stand up for our rights. Those were the good old days, yeah, they used to be great. Now they seem out of sight. All the wars that we have fought, our flag still saw that rising sun. We can't be bright, we can't be bold, and damn these colors, they don't run. But I'm being tested, I'm tried and true. The blood in my veins red, white, and blue. I'll never run, I'll never hide. A country boy can't survive. I love my God, I love my guns. I love my country, it's where I'm from. I love my life, I'm a family man. It's what they call true American.
I'm just a good old boy out here living my life. But if you cross me or my family, just be ready to fight. I keep God on my shoulder and a gun in a holster. I'm a true American. Boy, I thought I told you I'm American like apple pie. Football on Sunday night on the 4th in July. Fireworks up in the sky. Country born, country raised. Always let my flag wave. Red, white, and the blue. It ain't much more I got to say. Let's go.
I'm being tested, I'm tried and true. The blood in my veins red, white, and blue. I'll never run, I'll never hide. A country boy can't survive. I love my God, I love my guns. I love my country, it's where I'm from. I love my life, I'm a family man. It's what they call true American.
Yeah. I love that.
American. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You hit it. I love it. Just a little shout out there. If you're on a different platform, I'm receiving the messages about the tech out there. It is for everyone right now. It has nothing to do with one show. It's anybody right now on IG. So shout out to you. Like I said, it's 2-Step Tribe. Pretty easy. The number 2. You can check us out on every platform, actually, but YouTube is what I recommend if you want to hang in the live show, engage with your band that is on here live with us. Breaking Point Nation, True American. We've got July 4th coming. Look, I'd like to go ahead, Uncle Rhino, if you don't mind, and roll into another song, too, and let them tell us what it is.
Absolutely.
All right, so just about everything we sent you for the most part is a lot of patriotic songs that we do because we love doing those songs. We have so much fun doing them. And then I will say this, I think I told you this before already a couple days ago, but a few of them have a couple dirty words in them. But
Warning.
She got a bad mouth. She got mad one time and sounded like R2D2 singing the song. Everything had to be beeped and squawked out in church. Yeah.
But it's just us, something we're passionate about is, our country and everything, America. So, we have fun, and the next one that we'll send, have you played, will be
You gonna go with American Made?
You know what? Yeah, you can play Real American Made. American Made, yeah.
I know your music, right? See, you got it. The person that has to load people's songs and pays attention, I got your back.
Yeah, we definitely have fun making this one.
Yeah.
We call it our little bangers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to be super honest too and transparent tonight, which it's not like I am. I'm never not. I just withhold things. Hey, I have not listened to
I'm
did
transparent. I just withhold stuff and don't tell nobody. Yeah. Okay.
I love it. Look, American made. I mean, I actually forced myself to not, like, I had to stop it. I was like, dang it, I'm not going to listen. I want to hear it with everyone else. So, heads up.
It's one of them with the dirty words.
Okay,
Yeah.
heads up. I gave you the heads up. BJ gave you the heads up.
Yeah.
But it's the same dirty word just a few times.
Yeah, she probably snuck and listened. Don't let her lie to you. She'll tell a story too sometime. Yeah.
I would have snuck and listened too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Tracy said, no, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it.
Let's get to the song. It is American made, and it is from Breaking Point Nation. Let's check this out. Warning, explicit content.
Welcome to the life of liberty, home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made in America? In the heart, they will still meet soil. Taught to always stand my ground. Protecting what we love with every shot's recoil. Ain't nothing ever holding us down. Dirty boots and callous hands with a heart that's clean. Lifting others is the way we rise. Earned every dollar, built every dream. Yeah, you know you ain't taking these rights. There's a freedom in our veins and a faith that won't shake. We stand up on the truth no matter what it takes. The rigging the election, politicians are fake. We the people share a bond that these liberals hate. In a world that's always shifting, we are standing our ground. With liberty and justice, we are freedom bound. Built upon these values that will never fade. Cause this is what it's like to be American made. Welcome to the life of liberty, home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made
See, I'm a homegrown, headstrong, certified thoroughbred. Riding round in the pickup and the color of it's red. Made in America is what it says, and so do I. You can check my cred. I was a soldier in the army of the US of A. Just like the captain of America, I do not play when it comes to who I am and where I'm from. I've been repping that flag ever since day one. See, I was built ramped tough, just like my pickup truck. On my front porch sitting, not giving a fuck. Taking care of my family, I don't play with no guns. So if you see my, best believe it ain't for no fun. This the home of the brave, yeah, the land of the free. And I got something for you if you're treading on me. See, I'm a one of a kind, you won't see no replica. Can't you see I was made in America? Let's go.
Welcome to the life of liberty, home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made in America? First, let us tell our story. The second, let us stand our ground.
I'm American made.
You know we're always flying, no glory. So you don't wanna fuck around.
I'm American made.
First, let us tell our story. The second, let us stand our ground.
I'm American made.
You know we're always flying, no glory. So you don't wanna fuck around. Welcome to the life of liberty, home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made in America?
There's not a whole lot of beeping.
No,
No,
just towards the end.
That ain't got no bad. That's just the way we talk in Louisiana in church. So go ahead.
We had to get
Yeah.
a point across, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard worse than that in Louisiana Bible study. Go ahead.
I love it. So this is a new song that you have out, American Made, that you've done in your studio, and it's Breaking Point Nation. So, you know, you really did focus on the country and the service and the honor. So I love what you've got going on. Those lyrics, like those are lyrics that you crafted like a canvas, like you were talking about. This is real life, though.
Yeah.
Real sculptures, real people in the community, and I love it. I
Yeah,
really do.
Both of y'all's tones just work so good together, man. It's just your vocal tones and the treatments that you give it in the studio. It's just like honeysuckle and freaking jasmine. I mean, it just works. It don't matter what you're gonna put it in, it's just gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I love what y'all are doing. I think everybody else does too. When we wrap, let's huddle on the back channel because there's another lane, another avenue with another tribe member that has a featured show that I want to connect y'all with. That is, I think they may be syndicated also. I want to connect y'all with that because it's time for y'all to expand a little bit more. We're going to keep growing you as fast as you keep your legs under you, but I think it's time to make another introduction for you to meet some of your cousins. So,
All right. Sounds good to us.
Yeah.
We're ready to keep on because we're trying to keep on growing.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're trying to keep pushing and just keep on moving forward.
Yeah. And our daily schedule is it's wild, man. We pull all nighters here in the studio, and we come in about 7 o'clock. I work a normal job from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, and then we'll come in here about 7 o'clock and stay here till 5 o'clock the next morning. And we've been doing that 5-6 days a week. So we just push.
Yeah.
Man, it's do it or get or die trying, you know, is our concept.
I can attest to that. Anyone that would know me well would know that I am up late at night, usually writing and doing music or stuff for the show. So, two people I know, definitely BJ. He's up, he's out working on lyrics and stuff. So, they really do they put everything into it in the studio together. So, and I know you got full-time jobs during the day. So, I appreciate all the hustle and all the hard work that you're doing. But I really love your artistry. I love your lyrics. I love everything that you do. And then when it comes out together, it's just a beautiful masterpiece. So, Breaking Point Nation, check that out. You're on Two Step Tribe right now with Derrick and BJ. We're surprising Uncle Rhino here in a bit. We've got a show rolling live right now, and I'm having BJ and Derrick from Breaking Point Nation drive us tonight. So I've got a couple more songs in here, and I love to get into what you got going on. You got Real American too.
Yeah. I think we sent you like 3 of these patriotic songs. What we usually do, like every 4th of July, is we try to drop a patriotic song every 4th of July. And so we've been starting to get a little collection going and stuff like that.
We're building an album of pro-American tracks. It's going to be called American Made. Yeah. And that one is actually those are going to be on that album. And so it'll be a nice little collection. We're actually in the progress of completing about 4 or 5 albums probably within this month.
Nice. So, wow. And that is why you've been up in the studio all night, because it does.
Yeah, we're building a catalog.
Yeah, we're trying to build that catalog so then we could just go out and start doing these shows. Making a little money on the side, taking care of art.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be nice, huh?
Yeah.
In the digital era of music, everybody, and radio, you have to understand and respect the love of what goes into being able to produce, mix, track, write, sing your music, and understand how to operate on a shoestring budget within the music industry and market yourself and get that music out. Shout out to Cutting Edge, by the way. Uncle Rhino and I officially will be speaking at the Cutting Edge Music Conference. Shout out there to Henry Turner Jr. Shout out Eric cager as well. And of course, 100-meter screen. We will all be there. Uncle Rhino has accepted. So I think I kind of pushed this a little bit, or actually Henry, I'm putting this on Henry. Henry Turner Jr. loves the Two-Step Tribe so much. He's all about our foundation. He's all about people. So shout out to him for saying, man, this is something that I want at this. It's a large music conference. Everybody look up Cutting Edge and you can find out more. So you'll find Uncle Rhino there in August speaking live at the conference at Cutting Edge. What's up with Real American? I want to know more about that song.
Actually, we came out with Real American Man before we came out with American Made. Because once you hear it, that's where the line that I said about sitting on my front porch not giving a fuck.
Yeah,
That's what it came from. It came from that song.
Yeah.
My man.
Real American Man is like part 2 to True American.
okay.
A porch will do you that way. You can have the sweetest, nicest Mimo sitting there shelling peas on it, but as soon as she does it on the porch, don't you track anything in the house.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. She's gonna turn around. You're gonna catch the fly swatter in the back of the head where the good Lord splits you. She gonna whip Waxahachie on you with that thing.
Yeah. And it goes. I mean, these songs all go along with kind of what we believe in, which is God, family, and guns.
Yeah.
And America.
GFG.
Yeah.
GFG. I already got you a new song coming. GFG, man. Y'all always inspire me, that's for sure. Real American, Breaking Point Nation. Uncle Rhino, you got something for him before I hit? Let's roll. You want to hear it? You want to?
I'm ready to rock.
We got you in the dark so much. Like, I don't know if I want to talk. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Here we go. It is Real American with Breaking Point Nation right here. Let's check out this song.
No silver spoon, handouts are underhands. No agendas, only scarred up, callous hands. I learned my stripes through all these trials and tests. I hold on to my rights and I lean on what is best. Here's a toast to the old school that paved our way. Remembered even when you're gone. Yeah, we're always gonna fly our flags up in the sky, 'cause we are real American strong. I stay out of sight. If you wanna fight, you know just where I'll be. But if they ever come to take away my guns, they gon' have to bury me. I'll be on the front porch sitting, no fucks given. I've worked for everything I got. I don't need any plan, I know where I stand. I'm a real American man.
A real one. See, I'm a family man through and through, and I don't take no attitude. None. Always rep red, white, and blue, and I'm always blessed. Like I said, high true, real American me, and that's what we need. To make this country succeed. To make this nation believe that when it comes to greatness, we can achieve. I know my rights and I stand on them. Don't make me open up cans on them. This is the land of the free, and it's home to me, so I let the flag wave with bravery. From the heartland to the big old city, back to the country where it's mighty pretty. On my front porch is where I'm at. If a trouble come a knocking, they will regret it.
I stay out of sight. If you wanna fight, you know just where I'll be. But if they ever come to take away my guns, they gon' have to bury me. I'll be on the front porch sitting, no fucks given. I've worked for everything I got. I don't need any plan, I know where I stand. I'm a real American man. I'll be on the front porch sitting, no fucks given. I've worked for everything I got. I don't need any plan, I know where I stand. I'm a real American man.
Yeah.
That's just smooth. That's just chilling. That's just got that playing out there by the shop, and you back there tinkering and working on something. That's or just rolling down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you can tell, the kind of country kind of rapping lane, that's kind of what we like to travel in. We really like to travel on that one. And then we'll branch out to other stuff, but the country rap thing is kind of our root.
Yeah, that other one hit kind of harder, y'all. I ain't trying to say nothing, and I wouldn't say it in public, but I'm just saying that this one right here was easy listening and just hanging out. That's like life soundtrack. The other one gonna work good if you burying a body. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. If it's 2:00 in the morning and you working by the headlights on your truck, that's all I'm saying. You know. Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Yeah. We throw different buttons out there.
Yeah. You need a whole different groove on that one. Yeah. Keep that shovel motivated and all is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We appreciate that.
Absolutely. Hey, baby, it's got you're showing your diversity is what I'm telling everybody. Y'all are, yes, that's artistic depth. That's what I'm talking about. That man said, I don't know. I appreciate it. I ain't sure. That is a huge prop to you. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
Where'd you go, Kate? She gets to talking and she gets herself muted, and I think I've gone deaf. Yeah. At my age, I'm having a birthday, and you got me thinking I went deaf. Like that. Yeah.
No, I have to actually do the back end stuff too for the radio. So sometimes you catch me in the middle of it. A lot of times I don't let you catch it, but you like to make fun of me when I'm like talking and doing the other tech stuff. So you catch me sometimes. So
I thought you were just talking to yourself over there.
No, nope. It is real American, and I said we need real American men. So I was explaining the lyrics in your song. That is a true statement. So that is truth right there, and that I can appreciate it. So
Thank you.
Clue in. Cluing you in. That's exactly what I was expressing to the other people out there, all of our listeners. I want to say thank you to you, all of our viewers. Uncle Rhino gets me every time. I usually can't get away with anything, literally.
Yeah, we like to speak the truth over here. Sometimes people ain't gonna like it, but it'll be all right.
Yep.
There's no such thing as too much information. It might be a little bit more of a load than a weak ass person can handle, but there ain't no such thing as too much information.
No, it's not.
Nope. And if you feel like it is, just remove yourself and go to another channel.
Yeah, this truth got an ass on it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. We're on Two Step Tribe tonight, Breaking Point Nation. You can find all of their music by going to Breaking Point Nation, which is literally on every platform. Also, Derrick and BJ, your website address. Shout that out for everybody out there.
Yeah, it's www.breakingpointnation.com. I
like how you say W.
Yep.
www. What the hell? www. Yeah. we all fit on just right here on this station, on this channel. I love it. So you've got a full set in here. July 4th is coming. Y'all really were in the studio working on some new stuff to roll out, and I'm all about it. Give us a little bit more on we can go to Breaking Point Nation. We're going to roll your songs out on Tribe, and then if they go check out your website and your actually your Instagram. If they go to your Instagram too, you'll be able to see some of the stuff where they're breaking out their music when they switch it up live. Yeah. I really love that. I like when y'all turn it on and then it's like, boom, here's one, boom, here you go. Yeah. But everything you're doing is great. I love it. I just want to make sure everybody goes and takes a follow. And that means Two Step Tribe as well. The number 2, Two Step Tribe. Check that out. Breaking Point Nation. All right. You knew that there was something coming up and that we needed to do something for somebody who in tribe to all of us out there as people in a community gathering together to support each other, whether you're a singer, a songwriter, just someone in the community trying to help people, our youth. It's a wide range, but tribe is there. Tribe is there for many things. that main individual that I met is Uncle Rhino. And I met Uncle Rhino, and when I did, it was someone that I needed to meet, because there are people that like to take advantage of situations, right? You know, we've got Two Step. Two Step is actually the name of my son, who is no longer here. So Two Step is Sergeant Two Step. So I'm good, because I know he's watching us right now.
Yeah.
And I know that man, Uncle Rhino, stepped in multiple like, I better not say by word, I was about to say multiple times, and literally said, "That's my boy, that's my family." I don't think so. Quit pulling on her to use the fact that her kid. Now, if you want to honor, you want to actually show that you appreciate and you want to respectfully do something, we're turning that narrative, and now we're turning around. We're now America's Music Awards. So Tribe now has America's Music Awards. It now has Two Step Tribe Foundation, as well as the Two Step Tribe Concert Series, Freedom Fest, Patriot Fest, and I could go on and on and on. Focus on America's Music Awards. That is Two Step Tribe with Uncle Rhino, myself, Tracy Two Step, and Gloria with 100 Meter Scream. And we do have a committee. We will be coming to you, Breaking Point Nation, to be a part of that committee and community for America's Music Awards and the foundation in your own backyard. You don't need us to be there with you. We need you to be there in the community. So I picked up a phone, Uncle Rhino, and guess what? Breaking Point Nation, just not even a whole lot of coddling or anything, like some texts, a whole lot of music, a whole lot of information just exchanging, because we're all doing multiple jobs. And so I got to say, I have mad respect and appreciation for people like that. And you're good. You're great people, just great human beings. So respect out there for both of you. And Uncle Rhino, you know, I'm going to say thank you to you right now on this show for the times that you've stood up and said, no, you know that I had a broken heart recently. You do know that there is a time where you respect and you do not use something that has happened in someone's life to further your gain. So what you do is you turn to the community and you create something to give back. And that's exactly what he does. That's what Uncle Rhino does, everybody. And it's his birthday. This is birthday bash week.
Yeah.
Birthday bash. You hear that word? Birthday bash week. And Breaking Point Nation got in the studio. And listen, they had a ton of different songs. They still do. I got a whole bunch more too. It's funny. And I didn't know which song they were going to do or what they were going to do, actually. But I knew they were doing something. And for you, Uncle Rhino. So now I'm going to let them talk, because I'm anxious too to kind of hear what we got going.
Okay. Well, like you said, we've been in contact, and we picked the song. You know, like we said, we like to do the patriotic thing, and we did that a lot. So when you sent the song, it just felt like it was probably the right one to go ahead and try to knock out. And so that's why we picked that one to work on. You know, we did our little thing on it, but then we still wanted to keep it kind of vibing with what you sent. So then we left some stuff in there, you know, but also tried to make it our own a little bit. And I had, honestly, I had text Uncle Rhino and asked him about how we approached the song, because we don't have too many people write a song. So I really didn't know how we wanted to approach it. So I talked to Uncle Rhino, and he gave me a little advice. And so I passed it on to Derrick. But I didn't tell him what song it was or what we were doing.
I didn't know either, though. This is the thing, y'all. I did not know which song or what song at all. I knew they were cooking. I knew they were doing something. But that is funny that you called him about his own birthday bash week. That's hilarious. So, Uncle Rhino, you were a part of tonight.
Well, anything that I can, and y'all, we've discussed this in private off camera, but if anything that I've created or anything that I've ever done, if it can help y'all get a little taller, a little stronger, it's yours to use. And, you know, I think y'all know that. So, you know, that's what this trip around for me is. I got to see the mountaintop 2 times. Now my thing is I want to see y'all stand up there and get some sun on you. You know, I do just fine in the shade.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about doing the whole springboard and everything. Is we got to meet people like you, especially you.
Yeah.
It did nothing but help us.
Yeah,
Keep on.
you became like family to us.
Yep.
And that's the way we see Two Step Tribe is family. And the same offer is extended. We're here for you guys. Anything we can do.
Yeah, well, it's got the number 2 in it for a reason because you can't do it with just one. So
That's
two-step
right.
is for a reason. It takes all of us. So I appreciate that. Shout out to Valenia. There she is saying happy birthday to Uncle Rhino. Thank you, hon. I see you. Go ahead and share the show. Try to get him going. We've got it going all week long. We're breaking it out with Breaking Point Nation. Delta Circle's about to come in the house here soon. So,
We're going to have Georgia and Missouri in the house.
yeah, we got a show tonight. That's for sure. We got a packed week. We've got what we have are the people who stepped up and said, you know what, let us work on something. So, honest, I promise y'all, I have no clue. Like BJ, which song y'all were going to pick? Derrick, which song you're going to pick? What are you going to do? Like that part, I didn't get a choice to say. I didn't say do this one or here's the, you know what I mean? It was their decision on what they did. So, you want us to tell us just a little bit about it and then we'll play it.
Well, I mean, honestly, you might be able to tell us more about it than we can because you wrote it.
So it looks like when I got this today that you might have picked a song that was mine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got a song in the house that out of all the songs, I mean, I write like crazy. We know this. Well, Uncle Rhino knows it. The people that I know are up at night and writing are creative times. Learning a lot. We got Dan Corio is about to jump in and hear this with us. I'm going to put him on the stage with us. In and out, we'll have people coming up to say happy birthday. Hey, Dan, how are you doing?
Just popping in to say happy birthday to Uncle Rhino.
You got it. You're about to hear something. So you're at perfect timing.
Nice. Let's go.
Tell us a little bit, Derrick and BJ, about taking this song from someone else that has written a song and what I've got in here.
Well, once we got it, we listened to it. And everything we do, we call it a breaking point remix because we got our own spin that we do to it. So we took it and reconstructed it in a way from the ground up with a totally different instrumental set, same vibe. And we actually swapped out one of your verses and rearranged it. And then we painted a canvas.
BJ's laughing. They did something. This thing got hot rod paint spinning rims on it right now. And there's a plastic hula chick and a glass statue of Jesus. Yeah, it's gonna have a Jesus candle in it and a hula chick on the dash. I'm ready.
Hey, this is a first for me too. So first for y'all, first for me. So we did it together. So the learning process, I'm about to hear it too. So Uncle Rhino, I know by receiving the title today, that's how I found out. I saw that title and I was like, oh, okay, that's what you did. So it is called Raise Up Your Glasses. Is the name of the song.
So y'all know the greatest gift that y'all can ever do for me is when I see y'all all working together. That's the greatest thing in the world because that's what tribe is. I'm not tribe. Y'all are tribe. I'm the old lighthouse that shows you where to rally. But y'all bring the magic and y'all bring the mojo and y'all bring the thunder. And so seeing y'all working together, y'all make me so proud.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
We appreciate that light though. The light helps.
Important.
Oh, I'll burn them asses off with it. Don't think I won't. Yeah.
He's not lying, trust me.
You appreciate
it. Dan, it's good to see you. Glad to have you in the house. We've got your music in here too. You know Uncle Rhino as well. You took some time out of your day too to jump in here and say hi to Uncle Rhino and happy birthday. This is Dan Corio, everybody, coming out of Nashville from New York. and gonna jump in here with us. He got perfect timing for all of us to hear this.
Phenomenal artist, an incredible American, was on ground zero at 9/11 when it went down. He came in to help New York through and through, representing the Big Apple and shining.
Thank you.
And this is tribe. We got Missouri, we got New York, we got Georgia on the way, we got Texas tuning in. Good God, people, we got a
All
thing
for you,
going
Uncle
on.
Rhino. All for
Again,
you, brother. You
I'm
y'all are
glad
beautiful.
your birthday is once a year. That's for sure. And again, I do not want to be you. I will stick in. I like my seat. You can keep on driving, hun. I love it. I like working with you, but I don't want to just be one person working. So call Uncle Rhino, everybody. You want to write some songs? You want to get your songs on the radio? Let's chat. Other than that, go call Uncle Rhino about where we're going to do some concerts and stuff. Breaking Point Nation has been in the studio really hard tonight. Dan, did you happen to check out? They've already had 3 songs tonight, all about America. We got July 4th coming, so we've already had 3 major songs in here tonight that are the lyrics were
Nice.
just
I look forward to hearing some.
yeah, authentic. So
y'all are cousins, so you need to get to know each other, and you got
That's
just
right.
a few minutes to do it. Yeah,
I'm
so yeah.
not anybody's cousin. All right. It's called Raise Up Your Glasses. And if anybody's paid attention, our intro song is actually Raise Up Your Glasses. It is a song. It is a true song, a true story about my boy Two-Step coming home on R&R for the 4th of July, ironically. So I don't even know if y'all know the story behind it. This is a story about being deployed for a very long time. This kid was deployed more than a year, y'all. But getting to come home on July 4th, that morning of July 4th, slamming, seeing his friends, kid's not even old enough to drink, but we'll skip that part.
If he's old enough to go to war, he's old enough to drink a beer. And that's how that's gonna go.
But they were raising up glasses, all sorts of things, jumping in the water, you name it, all great things. So it's just all about like loving and hugging and like, I got you, and his friends and everybody all around. And that's what it was. It was like, man, like you, hats off to you, boy. And it was like weird as a mother, to be honest with you. But it was like, man, I'm so proud of him. But he looked different. And it was just like, man, raise up a glass because whew,
your son was their hero. Your son, when you get to see your son, your baby boy as their hero, that's always an adjustment, Mama.
Well, yep, he definitely is. It's Sergeant Two-Step. And, I say you better respect all of those who serve and have served. So that's what I say to all of you out there and their families. And that's in this house. So you all get your right to choose what you do and say what you want and speak what you want because of those who serve and have served. And that is why we can say what we want, but hey, you need to learn how to agree to disagree. That's the point I like to make. And then celebrate each other by raising up a glass. So you took Raise Up Your Glasses is what you did. And you did something with it.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared, y'all. So, all right, Dan. All right, Uncle Ryan.
If they got a hold of it, I ain't scared. I'm ready to ride. Let's see what we got.
Breaking Point Nation has taken the intro song, which is Raise Up Your Glasses, written by who, Uncle Rhino?
Tracy Two-Step Laporte.
Yeah, I did write it by myself. Okay. You're pushing it all on me, I think.
Oh,
okay.
I'm putting it on. If it's terrible, it's gonna be all you. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
If it's an excellent banger, I'm gonna say I was a consultant on it, but I'm gonna say I was on the down low. But yeah.
Oh my Lord. All right. Breaking Point Nation in the house tonight has Raise Up Your Glasses. Let's check it out together.
In the glow of
freedom, we'll play our parts. From football fields to the ring of the fight, we hold our heads high in this American life.
Raise up your glasses, toast to the night. Service and sacrifice will shine a light. Boots on the ground, we are proud and we cheer. Together we stand, no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. Every sweet note, our spirit grows strong. Unity, laughter, we rise and we pray. Freedom and honor come what may.
Salute the fallen and the price they paid for us to have a little freedom each and every day. May their memory live on when they play this song. And a salute to the troops that's still standing strong. If it wasn't for y'all, this country wouldn't be great. It wouldn't even really be no United States. But this the land of the free, and that fact's gon' fly. So I'ma grab me a glass and raise it up to the sky. Let's go.
Raise up your glasses, toast to the night. Service and sacrifice will shine a light. Boots on the ground, we are proud and we cheer. Together we stand, no word for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. Every sweet note, our spirit grows strong. Unity, laughter, we rise and we pray. Freedom and honor come one day.
Raise them up, come on, raise them up. Raise them up, come on, raise them up. Raise them up, come on, raise them up. Raise them up, come on, raise them up.
Raise up your glasses, toast to the night. Service and sacrifice will shine a light. Boots on the ground, we are proud and we cheer. Together we stand, no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. Every sweet note, our spirit grows strong. Unity, laughter, we rise and we pray. Freedom and honor come one day.
Mm-hmm. Y'all just gave me an idea. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted me to tell you what it is? I'm not gonna, but I will later. Yeah, it's a really good idea. And y'all gave me the idea. You're gonna like it. Okay. There we go.
We trust you.
But we're gonna circle back on it, and you'll be like, what? And I'll be like, yep, that's right.
Uncle Rhino, that was a unique experience, number one, on my end. Like, that was a very unique experience. Very first time, like literally first time, Breaking Point Nation just took Raise Up Your Glasses and totally mixed it all up and scrambled it in there. And I was like, what? Great job to Breaking Point Nation and their abilities to be able to take something and then just rework that piece and mix it up like that. Your abilities to do what you do are just, they always just like surprise me. I love the surprises that are within everything that you do in your songs. So thank you for what you
thank you. You know, we try. Got a little surprise to us out of it.
That's one of the greatest compliments that I've ever had, that any creative will ever have, is when another creative takes something that is inherently a piece of you. It didn't exist before you willed it into existence. And then another creative comes and picks it up and they will another version of it. So it just multiplied. Now there's two versions of something that started in your, not even your mind or your heart, it started in your spirit. And then they came and they lent their own to it. And anytime that happens, that's such a tribe thing to do. That is so beautiful, because at the end of the day, over long periods of time, it's like we all know, like some of the greatest standard rock songs, pop songs, whatever, you know, it might have 40 or 50 covers. You might have one punk band in Lithuania doing On the Road Again, Willie Nelson's. Regardless, it's like you go back and you look at all this stuff. And every time, whatever language, whatever culture, every time another creative comes and picks it up and puts their spirit fingerprints on it, That is just such a great, beautiful compliment. I've seen some of them. I've had a couple times where I wished I wasn't complimented so damn much, but I thought, okay, but no, for the most part, it's always a compliment. And and with all of us being tribe and being in house, I know that's still a new thing for Tracy, getting to see something that only had one version or one existence, and seeing you guys begin to show development of how it can be bent and twisted and everything else. And that's absolutely beautiful. And once again, thank y'all for investing your own genius, your own creativity into what she poured her genius and her creativity into, because both of them, both before and after, are beautiful. And they're even more so because you did it together.
Yeah. Great job, guys. You did a great job on with Breaking Point Nation tonight. That song is Raise Up Your Glasses. I will get in touch with you, Derrick and BJ. Great work. Every song that's been on tonight on Two Step Tribe, it's going to be spinning on the radio with us. You can always tune in. You can go to twosteptribe.com, the number 2, twosteptribe.com, literally, and you can check out our station or just go to 107.5. Go to Two Step Tribe. That's the easy way to do it. Right now with Breaking Point Nation for Uncle Rhino's birthday bash, Dan Corio here out of Nashville. We're also about to grab Delta Circle. Delta Circle is joining us live here, coming to the Two Step Tribe for the birthday bash. Here's my question. Dan and Breaking Point, do you want to stay or do you want to go?
I got to say hello to the boys from Delta Circle, man. I mean, I got to at least say what's up to my boys.
That's all y'all people. Y'all might as well stick around. Y'all can't leave Georgia out.
I can't leave them.
Backstage, I saw them. Literally, the hands were going up like, no.
There it is. There it is.
And for my birthday, I got a cow.
Oh, you do?
That's what I wanted. I wanted a cow for my birthday.
Hey, well, this time we're at my house, you see.
Okay. That's Kyle, y'all. Y'all may not know the joke, but
he's beautiful. Yes.
We love it. We love it. So Delta Circle, welcome to the show. Right here, we had Breaking Point Nation on tonight, where you did a birthday bash, slamming it in for Uncle Rhino on our show tonight for Two Step Tribe. Dan's popping in too, showing his love. Breaking Point Nation has had 4 songs that they just shouted out. July 4th is coming, and with Delta Circle being so close to Tribe, into Uncle Rhino's heart, the very first individuals, and I'm careful about this. We got so many people, so yes, I love you all, but the very first people that boom initiate, like, yep, we're in. So thank you to all of you in just trying to coordinate and get you and your schedules. We appreciate each of you for popping in here on Two Step Tribe and taking care of everybody. We'll have a couple more Uncle Rhino, literally probably be the biggest amount of artists we've had in one show, to be honest.
We're gonna have to get a bigger box.
Well, hold your own over here. It's not like that game show. I can't even remember the dang name, but Delta Circle's in the house. We've just had Breaking Point Nation. They're still with us, y'all. Keep tuning in. You really want to go see Two Step Tribe on that YouTube channel tonight, because you really want to see this. Dan's like, what I get myself into here?
Yeah, he lost a bet. That rock, paper, scissors is a bet. Yeah.
I got Delta Circle here in the house. Delta Circle coming to us. How are you doing? Tell them a little bit about you and where you're at.
Oh, man, we're doing great. Yeah, we're Delta Circle right here out of Savannah, Georgia. And, yeah, man, we've got no complaints. We've been rolling pretty good and just trying to make things happen over here in the music world.
Somebody about to ease up on a Josie award, I heard somewhere.
Yes, sir. We'll be in Nashville November 2nd.
You heard that? Yeah, Mr. Corio heard that with his both ears. So, yes, sir.
We're coming early, so we're going to need somebody to show us around.
Yes,
so.
I got you.
Yeah.
You got it. There's Dan right there beside you. So Dan's already there on the scene. I'll be sure to connect the two of you. So Ernest, I'll connect you with Dan, and we'll get y'all all good. So congratulations on the Josie Awards and everything that you're doing as well. I know Dan's busy out there with a lot of songwriting and things you're doing. I will also be out there soon. So I would love to, we're definitely going to connect. Before I roll into your music, I have another surprise that I would like. Y'all didn't get the memo about the sunglasses, did you, Ernest?
I did not.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's really hard. Like I have to do all the I'm like, you'll see me doing this, but I have another surprise, and I do not want to keep this one waiting. So you're gonna look at his face. Look at UncleRyano's face. Like what? He has no control right now. Hold on, you ready? I have someone special for your birthday that I want to say happy birthday to you. And I don't know if y'all are all up for saying happy birthday together, every one of you here in this show, Two Step Tribe. But I know she is. So, and I hope you will all do it together. Welcome to the stage, Miss Bree Carter.
What's up, Unc? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Uncle Rhino.
I love you, beautiful.
Hey, she got the memo too. Look,
I got the memo.
Y'all on point. She look at him. She might got some glasses on. She like, oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all, every one of y'all need to have crash helmets on and some glasses because the world in front of y'all is so bright. Every freaking one of y'all. Y'all are all on these different highways and different trails, but you all going to a place that it's all the same direction. Y'all are all going to just amazing. I know the one I've spent the least amount of time with so far right now, and this I hadn't had the opportunity and the honor to spend as much time with Dan, and I've spent a little bit of time, a little bit more with Breaking Point. But all of you guys are just absolutely amazing. Bree has a huge piece of my heart. She knows it. And having all y'all together is having all my pieces of the heart in the same spot. Delta Circle wrapped around me the first time I did an impromptu where I stepped up on a stage. I hadn't been on a mic in 16 years. And we were having tech problems and everything else. And there were these beautiful people that I met at a Springboard event. They were just good people. And they can bend the shit out of those instruments. I'd watched them already. I saw all I needed to see in about 8 bars, and I went on back to my visiting. And then me and them got to talking, and it made sense. And I wanted to bring them with me, and they went up on the stage with me and wrapped around me. And when all the technical stuff went south, Old School showed up. And we grabbed the ceiling and started spanking the floor with it, didn't we, fellas?
Yes, sir. The whole time.
Yeah. It ain't over till we decide it's closing time. So there you go. That was beautiful. So all of y'all, man, have such unique, beautiful things. Bree, Breaking Point Nation. I'm going to be visiting with y'all on back channels because of some stuff. There's some really amazing, cool things across the board. Dan, you and Brooks Harrington. There's some really cool stuff, Tracy.
Herring?
Yeah.
Herring,
I said Harrington. Yeah, Herring. Yeah, Brooks Herring. Yeah. All my nephews and nieces ran together real quick. I'm going to do like Bill Cosby used to say. His name was Damn It. Yeah, that's what he used to say. Yeah. Yeah, my nieces and nephews just ran. I finally had performance issues. It's official. It's just 3 out of 5. Yeah. Okay. Somebody driving their car going, did he just say that? Yes, he did. Okay.
Yes, he did, y'all. Bree, fabulous job with happy birthday. I knew she would crush it and she'd be perfect for that. And thank you so much for showing up and taking time out of your day. Check out Bree Carter. That is Brei Carter. Bree, yeah, put that E before the I. Brei Carter. Y'all need to go check that out because look, her dancing songs. Woo.
I'm about to keep a secret like Tracy. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I am gonna tell all y'all something cool really got decided today, and something cool just started getting ready to roll, and we're gonna kickstart it in the morning. And there's a real beautiful girl in that bottom, because they're both of them in both corners are beautiful, but there's a real pretty one on the bottom right there, and that one on the bottom right there, and this ugly old man fitting to work on something together with another good looking young man up there in Nashville who shall remain nameless at this time, but something really cool is fixing to kick off, y'all, and we are super stoked about it. So again, shades on, helmets down, mouthpieces in. We're gonna have a party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. Bree, thank you so much. You know, we've got your music in here. Then Boots gets to talking, y'all. Y'all will see me cutting up like Uncle Rhino. We do our mix up and our song reviews. We have literally been in here cutting it up to that song. Y'all got to go check out Bree Carter, BREI, on Instagram for this dance. Okay? Boots get to talking, and Breeze have gone past talking. I mean,
They hollering at you. Yeah. And Electro Horse came in killing it. You know, big shout out to Electro. He killed it.
He sure did. Yep. And I respect Bree's time. So Bree, you let me know. Y'all just have to click leave studio. Literally, when you are ready to go out of the studio, that is your time. You click leave studio, and that's about how it works. So Bree, you're welcome to join us and stay. Dan, of course, same thing. Breaking Point Nation is here. Mrs. Bree and Delta Circle all joining us on one night at Two Step Tribe to surprise Uncle Rhino for what we call Birthday Bash Week on Uncle Rhino.
This is y'all's house. Y'all all got the key. Y'all come and go as you please. You know where the milk is, the coffee is, and the beer. So y'all just make yourself at home.
Yeah. So what are you drinking for your birthday, Unc?
I had coffee earlier.
Well, we know you always gonna have coffee. What else? What you got in that solo cup over there?
Well, there's going to be some Kentucky bourbon that is the finest in the world. That I'm not going to do a brand endorsement, but I know that Jesus only made water into wine, so I'm just leaving it right there. Okay.
So, well, listen. Since I did mention that solo cup, you think we can get a couple coins? They can pay us for giving them this free advertisement.
Yeah, we'll have a bit. Yeah,
Right?
we'll talk. Hell yeah.
Solo cup. You need to send us a check now.
Yeah. And Tracy needs one for Tic Tacs and for Life Alert, because we had both of them were needed in the same day. That's the only woman I ever saw choked on a Tic Tac one time. She got real good rhythm, and then all of a sudden I thought she was white girl dancing. I looked on there and she was flopping around on the side of the chair, and I thought, okay, well, everybody feel it different. I ain't judging nobody. And she came back from the other side and explained to me that one of them Tic Tacs had gone feral on her, and she heard angels warming up. They wasn't singing, but they all were halfway through the Do Re Mi part of the show. Yeah.
Oh, you love it. You love it. No, what's up, by the way? We have 107.5, the station owner literally tuning in. Rob is saying, what is up to the tribe? Happy birthday, Uncle Rhino. We'll be getting in touch with you as well. We love our station owner. We broadcast over 190 countries with. Been amazing to Tribe, so shout out to you. 107.5, again, Bree, Carter, Delta Circle, Dan Corio, Breaking Point Nation, right here with Uncle Rhino on Two Step Tribe. We're actually live, radio, live broadcasts, all right now. If you want to check out the live broadcast, go to YouTube, put in the number 2, and it's Two Step Tribe. There, Miss Bree Carter pops in and pops out.
She's beautiful. She's an angel.
She's amazing. And she did that happy birthday by herself. We all just left her hanging. I was like, let's all do it.
I had a bunch of friends like y'all back in the day. I think we can take him. You go grab a hold of him, and then they're gone. They're down the street. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all, lifesavers. We need y'all, to create saliva. I don't have a saliva gland. You know, I beat cancer's ass, so that's the good news. But they accidentally took a saliva gland, so yes, I need something, and I am grabbing those for a purpose. So,
but Trey, here's the thing: you might have beaten cancer's ass, but Tic Tac's got your number. How do you cheat on a damn Tic Tac? I still don't get it.
Dan, you get this little Tic Tac box. I'm keeping the big one.
Yeah, Tracy got one in. She got one of them big country ass Tic Tac crates, and she run around with that thing. Tracy was jumping up down on the chair. Her whole body sounded like one of them meringas. It was full of Tic Tac. She was over there. Yeah. Rattling. Yeah.
Dan's on this list.
You
Breaking
just made me
Point on
realize
this
how
list.
dangerous Tic Tac was.
I know. That's why I said we're gonna have a new endorsement. It's gonna be brought to you by.
Joke on that, or this, or this.
Or it's gonna be brought to you by Tic Tacs and Life Alert. Yeah, that was gonna be our endorsement commercial right there.
Cornbread. What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's my word. What the hell?
She didn't have on them sunglasses, and she had them Tom and Jerry eyes. I saw them come at me through the thing. I went, okay. And it was time for me to jump out there and tap dance because I didn't know what was happening, but there fitting to be dead air one way or the other. So I started trying to fill the gap, and then Tracy turned sideways and went to doing the centipede or something on the side of that chair. I thought, okay, she's just feeling it. Yeah.
Jimmy's out here trying to be my buddy over here. He's like, cornbread. It's
Yeah.
Hey, yes, I grew up in Nashville and I live in Texas. I go back and forth between the two. So, yes, it probably is a little like cornbread. Just put some honey and butter on it, too, because I like my food. Don't leave that dry.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes, I did choke. It's a real show. Y'all can go find it. And I'm sure somebody will put it on TikTok. I'm sure I will be viral somewhere on TikTok eventually. Y'all
You
find
could just have literally like let it melt and you would have been fine. There's no way. Like if you could hold your breath for 10 seconds, that Tic Tac would have melted.
That baby girl, she had the 1,000-year stare. She saw dead people. It was like time stopped. There used to be a gnat that was always on her set flying around the light, a single little gnat. That day, that night, the gnat hauled ass and got out of there. But for about 3 months, she would be doing phantom karate chops and nobody knew what she was doing. It was like, Taekwondo and Tourette's had unprotected sex. It was like this thing happened. And we decided that, I wanted to get the soundtrack to Everybody Have Fun Tonight. Everybody Wang Chung, everybody was Kung Fu fighting. It could go either way. And having that playing as the soundtrack, then speed that up, get the timing right. And that would rule TikTok. That would be rock talk. I mean, we would crush it.
Called cornbread and chicken fried steak. Our show is now cornbread and chicken fried steak. Thank you, Ninja Cowboy. All right.
Gravy on everything. Yep.
Y'all had fun. Y'all had a good time. Okay. Listen, we still got Breaking Point Nation in the house. Dan, I'm going to see you in person soon and get you for that one. Delta Circles sitting over here going, man, what I get myself into. Except they love Tribe, they love Two-Step Tribe, and they know that their music is spinning. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show to Breaking Point, I received a phone call that I need 6 to 8 more hours worth of music to spin on the radio in over 190 countries. So with Two-Step Tribe, if you're actively engaged and working with Two-Step Tribe, we need to be in touch, and I will see to it, and UncleRyano will see to it, not just Tracy. We will, as a community, see to it that we get your music going. We've already got you on a special playlist, and it's rolling. But we need to also pull in some more music going on, not just in our show. So your playlist goes off of not even in my show. It's all the time, but I need more. So that's a good thing. It's just that outside of a show, I can't do shows 24/7. So we're going to get your music rolling out on the stations, and I will be in charge, and UncleRyano will be in charge of anything Two-Step Tribe, and our station owner himself is in charge of all of this. So Delta Circle, Breaking Point, Dan, be nice to me.
I mean, I'm just trying to help you. I feel like that was helpful advice.
Okay.
Everybody's explaining now. Everybody's explaining. Well, what happened was, yeah.
What did happen?
Now you like me. Hey, I got you a Kyle for your birthday. I got you I got you Nashville in the house. I got you Bree singing. I got Breaking Point, who's been in the studio redoing and remixing your whole intro song to the show. So
Killing it.
Delta Circle over here has been 100%. Anytime we picked up the phone, we've needed to call on them and their music. We've got it in here too. Delta Circle, I'd love to give you some time to talk so that it's not about me.
Or Tic Tacs.
I don't know how the whole
Or cornbread.
I mean, we're still trying to get over to Tourette's and Taekwondo.
Hold up. Thank you for that. Let me get something straight here. I have rhythm. Trust me. My rhythm is good. There is no such thing as that over here. My rhythm's like.
If I'm bored and don't have anything going on, I'll say something cheeky, and Tracy will spend the next 4 days arguing with me about it. It don't matter what it is. I'll just make up something and say something, and Tracy will be on that like white on yellow rice. I mean, that child is on it. Be like, I can dance. I can dance. I'm like, I'm just saying.
I believe you. About that one. I just show it. So, You keep on. You've seen me. Don't wind me up.
You did. Oh, I can't help it. It's my birthday. I have fun doing that. I run up, poke it, and run off. Yeah.
No, I love it. I've enjoyed pulling together the people that have literally jumped in from, you got Delta Circle that's been at work probably all day too and taking care of their stuff. Dan is, I know, Breaking Point too, pulling in here for everybody. So we wanted to showcase Tribe and what that would look like and say happy birthday to you, Uncle Rhino. And that's what we're doing on our live shows. We have a couple this week, and this is the Tribe that showed up on this Tuesday to say happy birthday to you. And thank you to you for what you do for pulling the community together. So I am very grateful. And I'm glad, as I said, I don't know if y'all heard this, Delta Circle, but I don't want to be Uncle Rhino at all. I am glad that we all have each other because it's been interesting. Let me just say that. Like, I like being me.
Y'all are beautiful, every one of you. And the stuff that with what's going on, I had a Tribe member. I went through kind of a sad patch. I was disappointed in some stuff of some people that had the capability to be amazing, but their personal decision was to not be what they could have been. And that's okay. It's different for each person. But I was going through one of those personal things. Even I have them too, guys, like everybody. And I was sitting there thinking about it. And I had a Tribe member speak up, and she said, "You don't think, if you're not sure that we're on the right path," she said, "think about this." She said, Leaf Shively's up for award. She said, Bree, from all their hard work, Relief has done all this hard work, and he's got these award recognitions. Delta Circle is just going through every place they show up. They're getting an award. I mean, hell, they don't even, they might as well just save the electricity and go ahead and hand it to them when they pull up out front. And it's the same way with Celeste. Celeste just got nominated for 4 Josies and that Hollywood Independent. And you've got all this stuff like that popping off. And, all you guys that maybe aren't getting that recognition yet, you're in the pipeline and you're on your way. And the ones who are getting it are also turning around and pulling y'all behind them. That's what Tribe does. That's what Tribe is. And so everybody who's in front, you pat them on the back. Everybody who's behind you, you encouraging and pulling them along. That's what a train does. That's what Tribe is. And so watching this with all you guys popping off radio shows and popping off these awards and doing all this stuff. And it's just been a little over a year since we've been working with Delta Circle, since we've been together as a team, as a support team, and they're doing all the work. They're doing it all. It's all them. If they have a question, I'm happy to pick up that phone and go take a left here and take a right here. That's my job. That's my superpower. And I'll do that. And if they need an extra boost, well, then I'll do that too. But we find out what we need when things aren't going well. That's how you find out who you're with. when things aren't going well. And we all have those opportunities from time to time to be reminded who's got our six, you know. And we had that recently, and I started to question whether I was any help or not, or if I was just being crazy. And you know, and this person spoke up. God bless her for doing it. And she gave me a beautiful perspective. And all of y'all, Delta Circle, I hadn't had a chance to tell you guys, Kyle, Ernest, Nick, I hadn't had a chance to tell you yet, but I'm so proud of you. I've been proud of you. And I'm busy a lot of time, but I'm never not thinking about y'all. And I'm always proud of y'all. And so same thing goes to Breaking Point. Same thing goes to Dan, to beautiful Bree, who just popped in. You know, all of y'all are on my mind all the time, every day. And when something pops up and I go, you know what? Let me tell you about this one. That's how that started. That's what Tracy was talking about. I look like an octopus that's trading stock. I'm on the phone. I got 3 phones going, 2 laptops, and I'm pointing this one to that one, you know. And so, but that's my honor, and I'm proud to do it. And there's nobody, guys, with y'all and several others that I haven't mentioned that we don't have on here. There's no greater honor than I'd have than to be of some support or help in any way I can be to y'all's beautiful, amazing careers that are just getting going.
Thank you, man.
I love this. I love this. I love it. I mean, do y'all want to do happy birthday here on the screen to Uncle Rhino? If you don't want to do that, I want to grab a song from Delta Circle while you're all here. I'm definitely going to do that anyway. We got to get some music in here.
We got to fire up our track, show them off a little bit.
Yep. And Dan,
these boys running around getting all these damn Josies and stuff. We need to be playing this music.
Right. And stay tuned, because I'm going to do a whole segment with Dan as well. So Dan, we're going to have on a Wednesday special show, a special edition. So we'll be bringing in a special show for you by Dan Corio right there. And I'm not sharing my TikToks. And then Delta Circle over here, you're joining us right now. Breaking Point Nation still in the house. They've been really nice to me. So I really love Breaking Point Nation. I love and respect every one of you on here, actually. And I appreciate the time that you've all taken. Normally we'd have more music and spend a lot of talking, because we all appreciate Uncle Rhino. So we want to just make sure you understand that, Uncle Rhino. So we appreciate you. We love you. I definitely felt what you say. A lot of times you were in my head all week, and I was like, dang, that stuff's real. Like, I'm handing it back to him after this week. Like, I'm over here to write and do the shows and get your stuff on the radio, and then executive decisions, call Uncle Rhino.
Y'all are all beautiful to me, and I'm just proud in any way that I can be of some support or assistance to y'all realizing your ultimate goal. And sometimes your goal is just a mile marker, because we're going to have a new goal once we hit it, knock the crap out of it. We're going to find a new place to go after that. And sometimes we're all going to ride together side by side. Sometimes we'll be on different roads, but we all run back into each other. That's tribe.
That is true. Well, you got it right here on the screen. You got Delta Circle, Dan Corio, Breaking Point Nation. Literally, if you're listening and just on radio, you want to really go check out the network program that we've got. The smartest way to do that is to catch the raw footage on Two Step Tribe. Check, that's a number 2. Don't try to spell that. twosteptribe.com has all that information for you. But if you know where YouTube is, just go to Two Step Tribe. Again, the number 2, Two Step Tribe. Thank you. And shout out again to 107.5, our home base, for all that you do for us and getting the music out there. Delta Circle, Dan, Breaking Point, do y'all want to do happy birthday to Uncle Rhino really quick, or you want me to roll the music?
I would be worried about the latency, but of course, happy birthday,
Yes,
100%,
absolutely.
man. It's an honor for Gary to come in here and see his face for a minute.
Man, y'all just want to see what old people look like. I know, it's all right. And the answer is yes. Jesus was really cool. He was a great guy. Yeah. Yeah. And great hair. Yeah. Yeah.
Rhino's driver license number 1.
This is going to be one of those shows that's going to end up somewhere that we're all going to be like, yep, that was that show.
Yeah. Well, it ain't no different every time we get together backstage. I mean, if you can't cause problems, you ain't really hanging out with your friends.
That's true. This is true. This is the backstage special edition of Two Step Tribe, y'all, to check out. That's for sure. Checking in here tonight on Two Step Tribe again. We've had music coming out of the studio. Breaking Point has had 4 on the first half of the show, literally. I'll have a special segment I've got coming up with Dan. However, Dan also just had an episode recently on Two Step Tribe that you can check that out, where if you come to me, we have a set day where we do just you, and you can have that whole time to yourself. If you're up for that, come to us and we'll get you on for that as well. So we'll focus completely on what you've got rolled out. Maybe you got something new coming out or something is going on. But so Delta Circle, Josie Awards, I'm very familiar with that. I grew up in Nashville. I know it very, very, very well. I have tips for you myself. Not on here, maybe, outside of a show. But what song is it that you are up for the Josie Awards?
We're actually up for Southern Rock Band of the Year.
Okay.
On that, yes, and but Here's to a Small Town have received many other nominations as well, so that's been our major song that we've been pushing.
I love it. I love it. So Delta Circle, we've got several people. So everybody, I'm seeing everybody, and Uncle Rhino, you got a whole bunch of happy birthdays here. Shout out to Christina. I see you there, and we just brought that up. Delta Circle here with the Josie Awards, Southern Rock Band, literally. And you're rolling into Tennessee. How does that feel?
It's surreal, man. It like when we got the tickets and the confirmation, like you sit there and you're like, I'm going to Nashville. I'm going to the Opry. Like, what is happening? How did I get here? What is going on?
I love it. I love it.
It's an honor. We're so excited. We're so excited.
I love it. I love it. So you'll be there.
Y'all deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
you. Southern Rock Band of the Year rolling into Nashville, Tennessee, rolling up on the Opry, not the one I used to know, but the new one. Very, very nice location. But that piece of wood that they carved out, that circle that's there at the Opry, is just history, literally, for the people that have stood there. So that's just a moment that you'll never forget. I remember, and I'm not that old, y'all, the true original Grand Ole Opry there, and the great alley that's there and the things that happened in it. I got a whole lot of knowledge. So you definitely have to go in the alley beside Tootsie's. I'll tell you that. Dan, you need to make sure that they definitely go there. I mean, every time I'm back home,
none of us will remember.
I'm there.
The alley between Tootsie's and the Ryman, and the alley where I got my first record deal in Printer's Alley. I was playing down there at Al Capone's old place, the Captain's Table. So that's the real heartbeat of Nashville. It's not the touristy stuff where the bright lights are. It's just a couple of rows back, guys. And the bricks that you walk down had some amazing people. The people who changed the world of music, changed it for the whole world. They walked on those same bricks and they touched those same walls and leaned up against them. And that's like Tracy said, we'll connect and give y'all a couple of places to touch on and check out, so you can just put your hand on the wall and just know that you're following behind some titans who came before you as you go along and you keep it going.
Well, the original owners that are still there actually of Tootsie, which is rare. So it is very rare to still have an original standing. You know, his age is up there, but bless him literally because of keeping the location and where it is just iconic, and it's not turned around to a commercial location. We have someone else popping in here too. And as we pop in, we're also going to get to some music. So I know how we get riled up with each other. Delta Circle's got Josie Awards going to Nashville, Southern Rock Band of the Year. Dan Corio already left New York, went to Nashville. He's there doing all sorts of songwriting and all sorts of stuff. And I'll be getting with you too. Breaking Point Nation and I have already been talking. They do it like I do. We stay up, and when we get creative, it's an all-night thing, and we will hammer out a song And that's exactly what they've been doing, literally surprising us tonight with the song that they chose, and that's Raise Up Your Glasses. So shout out to you, Breaking Point Nation. Hell of a job. I love it. Dan, can't wait to see you in person. Delta Circle, can't wait to see you in person too. We'll have to check our dates on the back channels of when we're coming. Again, we'll be at Cutting Edge for the largest music conference that there is, and that's in mid-August. Uncle Rhino and I both have been invited. We'll be speaking there, so we'll get with you all on that too. If you don't know what it is, look up Cutting Edge, literally cuttingedge.com. It's the largest music conference going on. It's in New Orleans, and that will be in August as well. So we will be, I might be able to be in Nashville right before that. It is usually the time I'm there is during the Josies, but I will let you know on a back channel. And of course, Dan, I'll shoot you a message. I'm going to bring up Kirk House. Kirk House is part of Two Step Tribe. Kirk House and Delta Circle and Dan and Breaking Point. Just like I met him and connected to him immediately, it was share a song, here's a song, work on a song. And it's exactly what's happened with everybody on this screen. It's just sharing our music and the community. And it is Kirk House. Welcome to the show. Beware.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Hey,
doing good, my man.
Hey.
You want to do the happy birthday? I'm trying to get somebody else to sing happy birthday, Kirk.
Oh, dang. Straight out the gate, huh? I mean,
you know me. It's me.
Hey.
Ever since she come back from that damn Tic Tac malfunction, she's been a little off. She's been doing stuff like this to everybody.
You can't do more than 4, baby. More than 4. More than 4.
That's it.
Heck yeah, Kirk House. They're saying, heck yeah, Kirk will do it.
I mean, I'll do it.
And congrats to Delta Circle. Congrats. Yes, I am keeping up with you all. Kirk, it's up to you. Otherwise, I'm grabbing music, and I'm definitely
Don't do that, young man, like that. Don't do him like that. That's my nephew. That man can sing the phone book and make it sound good. Yeah.
Everybody on this.
I think it's gonna be like a sexy deal. I can't just sing.
I'm taking off my pants right now. Hold on just a minute. Ernest just got bothered right there. Kyle didn't even blink. You see that shit? Kyle didn't even blink.
Just unzip them. You don't gotta take them all the way off. Just
okay. Don't play poker with Kyle. Everybody end up naked. Okay.
This is officially a show. That is backstage crashed on Two Step Tribe. Trust me, this is what you call crash and burn.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Kirk House is in the house tonight live for happy birthday to Uncle Rhino. And then we've got Delta Circle, Dan Corio, Breaking Point Nation. Hit it off, Kirk. Kirk House.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Unc. I got to call him Unc. And happy birthday to you.
I got a confession. I took my pants off too.
Yeah. My man. Yeah.
I wasn't even listening, so I have no clue what the hell y'all are talking about.
You better not be paying attention to us. That's right.
I wasn't actually. I'm wondering what that's all. I was like, okay.
Have you liked them TikTok?
Yeah, we'll make the Catholics turn Pentecostal before this show's over with. Go ahead.
No.
Kirk, you get the big box.
Yeah.
That's why you're choking.
Yeah. She got them drop a cow pills over there, man. Them jokers can't handle it. A damn horse got to break that in half to swallow it, and she over there eating. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
She said she ate one of them and got the diabetes. Okay, that's how much sugar's in it. Sunday. Got the diabetes.
That's around and got those sugars.
Yeah. Hang on,
BJ.
BJ got choked. BJ got to laughing at something. Yeah, he got strangled. Okay.
Get your bar dial soap.
We need to do a special episode where everybody got that water in their mouth and we get to talking and telling some stuff. And see, we need to do that where everybody got some water in their mouth and we got to see while we get telling something and see who spits the water and who don't. Whoever spits it gonna have to sing. Yeah. It ain't got to be happy birthday, but I mean, they got to sing something pretty. Yeah.
I've already done all that I'm going to do because Breaking Point Nation did a whole lot in the studio. And Kurt, you can attest. I think I might have been on the phone with you. I had zero voice. I was down to my grovelly voice. So it's been a hell of a
but you're good.
few weeks. And so the inside joke is definitely, I'm glad you got the memo for the glasses, but the inside joke is that when Cutting Edge did an article on both of us, we all three, Uncle Ryano, me at Uncle Ryano's expense, ended up coming up with a conversation and turned into a song, literally. And so Kirk House and Uncle Ryano now get me on the phone about this song that they are collabing on. And I said, hold on, BJ, you know this about me. You all know. Well, wait up, Ernest and Delta Circle. You're going to find out. Kirk knows it. Breaking Point knows it. I think Dan's starting to figure it out. BJ and Derrick know it for real. Kirk, you know it for real. It's like, hold up, wait. It just hit me. I got to stop, get this song out, write it out, like figure every bit of it out like a piece of work, like art. And let me mix it all up and boom, here you go. And yes, I can do that. I have the tech, the software, everything to be able to do radio and a network. You got to be able to do all sorts of things. So
you better tell them quick before we got to go somewhere.
I was actually not going to tell the subject.
I'm about to tell it because you hint that woman to tell you 2 hours to tell you about a show of 60 minutes. Look here, that baby, they took a picture of her, took a beautiful picture, and that baby got some lips on her when they were done with that picture. And she said, look at my lips. And then there wasn't nothing wrong with them lips. But then I started telling her, ooh, damn, them some big old lips. Look at that hot chick with them big old lips. And that started a whole thing. And she went, and she started taking pictures of herself and comparing it to the other pictures. See how we had, that's what I'm talking about. I'll run up and go.
They did AI on me. Yeah. Breaking Point, you can appreciate this. They did AI on me. And I was like, whoa, hold up. Hold up.
I ain't got no lips, so I can't say nothing about nobody. When me and my wife got married, I went to kiss her and we headbutted. But I'm just saying, with the rest of this, you know, it's like Tracy was tore up about them lips.
I feel like Kyle right now.
And we started Kyle is the man. We started popping off.
Hey, speaking of, ready for this? I'm gonna hit y'all with a quick fit check real quick. I got work in the morning. We gotta go. Happy birthday. Oh, we love you, man. Happy birthday. Love you guys.
Hey, Delta Circle, I've got you. I will be spinning your music here in a little bit to close the show. So no matter what, I've got Delta Circle, and I'll be scheduling you to come on the show just featuring you. So stay tuned with Delta Circle for a featured special edition about your awards, and congratulations on the Josie Awards. We'll be closing with your music.
Good to meet you guys.
Thank you, Kyle.
Looking forward to seeing you. So proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Kyle, saving me over here.
Love you, Kyle.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, Tribe. I'm gonna follow them out the door. Unc, happy birthday. I just want to pop in. Love you, brother.
We appreciate you. Give our love to Mama and the family.
Thank you so much for everything, brother. I appreciate you. You guys all be good. Trey, be good. Stay away from those Tic Tacs. Breaking Point. I'll get on you. I'm going to follow you guys, man. I'll check you all out.
Y'all make sure to follow everybody as well.
Good to
Have a
see
great
you,
night.
Dan.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Unc.
I love it. I'll see you soon. All right. Dang, y'all. Okay. Kirk, I love it. You come rolling in and you just bring in the energy. Breaking Point, man, has been hanging the whole night. Thank goodness we got some music in this show for sure.
So let me jump in, Tracy, because there was something we're actually having what we normally have on a private cell phone call, but we're gonna tell it right now since we all dressed for it sitting here.
Warning.
Yeah, so Kirk and I are working on some stuff together. I'm super proud of Kirk. He's incredible. There are things that we're going to show off that we hadn't been able to yet, and we are going to rock the house when we do it. We've got a team that's wrapping around him and coalescing around him. And Kirk, you and I were discussing when you work with your LA team, when we're doing some of the fusion stuff that's on with the LA producer. And there are some some of the fusion on the hip hop side and things like that. We discussed some of the females and some other stuff, and that we've got those on deck. But let me introduce you, sir, to Breaking Point Nation.
Let's go.
Breaking Point Nation.
What's
Let
up,
me
bro?
introduce y'all to Kirk House.
Nice to meet you, man.
Phil, nice to meet y'all too, man.
Yeah, I actually, Tracy, there was one, I'm going blank right now, old guy problems. There's one that Breaking Point had. I used it. It was on the first show. We played it on the first show. Y'all remember the tracks we rolled on that first show, guys?
Yeah.
Rattle them off the title and I'll tell you which one it is. I won't forget.
It was Crossroads.
Let's do Crossroads. Tracy, can you pull that up? Can you find it?
No.
You can't? Okay.
No. If it's not loaded right now, we can't
Yeah. Well, it's
tell you
tech.
what I
We
have.
have tech restrictions, everybody. But what we'll do is I'm going to get that over to Kirk. I'm going to show him what I'm talking about. We'll get y'all together. But there's a really cool collab opportunity, guys. And like I said, Kirk is one of the undiscovered. A lot of people have noticed him, but he's a phenomenal Texas rock, blues, country soul. He's got that Austin, Texas vibe that's just, classic, and so much more too. There's a lot of other aspects, country across the board, but these guys, their hip hop just crushes, and it's all about outside the city limits. Real talk for real folks. So it's going to be great putting y'all together and watching y'all coalesce and make your own lightning and thunder. I'm going to get out the way and let you cook.
Hey, Uncle Rhino. So for what you're talking about in here right now, you've got Wild in the Country, you've got Red Dirt, you've got Falling Up, Sexy Freakalicious, and obviously I always keep Wailing for Cash and F250. So
those are my old songs. I was showing off Breaking Point.
I know. And then we've got I've got all the Breaking Point, but then I've got Kirk House as well. I've got Kirk House, literally, I've got The Harder I Try, Poor Me by Kirk House, and that's poor, y'all.
Poor Me is a good one. That one's a good one.
I have Red Dirt with Uncle Rhino. I have us loaded up for Delta Circle, Breaking Point, Kirk, and Uncle Rhino here tonight. So I can tell you what I have, and we can go by that. So Kirk, since it's your music too, you just heard, what I've got in here. Yep. She Ain't Talking to You. Love. It's like one word for The Harder I Try and Poor Me. If you were to pick one of those, and you've got Breaking Point Nation here, and we want to get some music rolling, what would you want to pick?
What, The Harder I Try, maybe? What do you think, huh?
Go ahead and punch that one in the head, Tracy.
You got it. I've got Kirk's music in here. Kirk House, everything he already has out. It is The Harder I Try by Kirk House. You can find him at Kirk House Music. Here it is.
I've been tossing in my sleep, sitting up 'cause I can't breathe. Every time that I roll over, I feel hurt up on my shoulders, 'cause you're not here with me. Someone tell me it's a dream.
That's to do it.
Bad disease. I ain't been the same, only loneliness remains. Someone take this cup from me.
You thinking about spinning the verse?
Take this cup from me, yeah. Maybe I'm just blinded by your eyes. Maybe I should swallow my pride. When everything around me says to run, I just run right back to you. The harder that I try to get you off my mind, just wanna be with you. Let's just go back to the start, when love was shot straight from the heart. Hoping and a wishing I should stop my reminiscing, cause it's tearing me apart. It's tearing me apart, yeah. Maybe I'm just blinded by your eyes. Maybe I should swallow my pride when everything around me says to run. I just run right back to you. The harder that I try to get you off my mind, the more I wanna be with you. 'Cause I just wanna be with you.
That's Kirk Howe.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Uncle Rhino, do you want me to grab another song or do you want to talk? What would you like to do?
Let's cue up another one. Let's throw a breaking point in there and let's introduce them to Mr. Howe.
Let's
I
go.
would have to go back and we'll grab them for Kirk House. We'll go back to, because the beginning of the show, is the beginning. I don't know. Where'd you go, Kirk?
You
He's dropping out
switched
on there.
Took me out.
Y'all switched me.
It pulled him out. It's up to you guys. Breaking point. Tell me in regards to real American, American made, raise up your glasses, and true American, which one you would pick to let Kirk hear what you've been up to?
Well, have you got the one we sent you called "It Ain't Country"?
No.
Nope.
American Made was the one. I think that you had one. It was the chill one, and you had the one where you had to get the shovels out.
Okay.
And that's yeah, that's the one. I want him to hear the shovels.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, BJ and Derrick are Breaking Point Nation. Point me to the song that Uncle Rhino wants some shovels for.
This American Made.
American Made.
Yeah.
Right, so
That's my jam.
we've got Kirk House in tonight on Two Step Tribe Live. It has been a big old mix-up, mash-up, whatever you want to call it, of Tribe rolling in here. You got all kinds of backstage secrets coming out. So if you find this show, don't put it on TikTok and turn it into something. Pay attention to the music in here. You've got some really good music that's going to be mixed up, but you've been exclusively added to some special editions on this show for Uncle Rhino's birthday bash, and it's definitely been a mix. All right, American Made has officially, I guess you're going to have to put a shovel in your on your cover, the album cover, some kind of artwork.
Yeah.
There
Be
it
some
is.
plastic rolled out somewhere, a little, yeah. Nice.
This is
Handling it.
twosteptribe.com, not Dexter, by the way. We are on Two Step Tribe tonight. We are talking about some music that's been in the studio, and it is American made, coming out of Breaking Point Nation. Here you go, Kirk House. Check this out.
To the life of liberty, home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made in America? In the heart, they will still meet soil. Taught to always stand my ground. Protecting what we love with every shots we call. Ain't nothing ever holding us down. Dirty boots and callous hands with a heart that's clean. Lifting others is the way we rise. Earned every dollar, built every dream. Yeah, you know you ain't taking these rights. There's a freedom in our veins and a faith that won't shake. We stand up on the truth no matter what it takes. The rigging the election, politicians are fake. We the people share a bond that these liberals hate. In a world that's always shifting, we are standing our ground. With liberty and justice, we are freedom bound. Built upon these values that will never fade. Cause this is what it's like to be American made. Welcome to the life of liberty. Home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made
See, I'm a homegrown, headstrong, certified thoroughbred. Riding round in the pickup and the color of it's red. Made in America is what it says. And so do I. You can check my cred. I was a soldier in the army of the US of A. Just like the Captain of America, I do not play. When it comes to who I am and where I'm from, I've been repping that flag ever since day one. See, I was built ram tough, just like my pickup truck. On my front porch sitting, not giving a fuck. Taking care of my family, I don't play with no guns. So if you see my, best believe it ain't for no fun. It's the home of the brave, yeah, the land of the free. And I got something for you if you're treading on me. See, I'm a one of a kind, you won't see no replica. Can't you see I was made in America? Let's go.
Welcome to the life of liberty. Home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made in America? Let us tell our story. The second, let us stand our ground.
I'm American made.
We're always flying, no glory. So you don't wanna fuck around.
I'm American made.
First, let us tell our story. The second, let us stand our ground.
I'm American made.
We're always flying, no glory. So you don't wanna fuck around. Welcome to the life of liberty. Home to the brave, land of the free. Toting those guns, always packing that heat. You're gonna learn a lesson if you're treading on me. A hand on the Bible, a heel on the snake. Protecting our family no matter what it takes. Hard work, clean money, every day. Can't you see we're made in America?
Let's go hard.
Hey. That's American made. And that is Breaking Point Nation with Kirk House in the show tonight going, what?
Who's your uncle?
Kirk House. I thought about something.
That go.
Do you know how I met Kirk? Is because everybody was sitting around at tables and this man was moving all around when we were at a certain location. And I said, man, come on, let's dance. Like literally. Come on. And he's like, okay. And so we were one of the very few people in a room of a bunch of music dancing. I was like, damn, I don't know anybody that can sit that long and not lyrics,
over,
just
like,
music.
Hey, but no, that's an anthem right there, man.
Isn't it?
Thank you.
I can get down with that.
Yeah, you were. I was watching. I was like,
The songs, the lyrics, the message. Like
see,
I'm about that life.
So yeah, so when we're done,
we can put you on the remix in.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. When we done with the visit, then we gonna visit.
the happy birthday.
Yes.
Man.
And again, what guys and Kurt came in late, but Derrick and BJ, what's the best gift that y'all can ever do for me? Guys, you know what I told y'all earlier. Do you still remember what it is?
Yeah, working together.
Yeah. Y'all make me so proud. And what Tracy and I do is y'all are all heavenly bodies. And we keep y'all spinning and burning and churning. And then we put y'all on paths where y'all will slam into each other and something magic always happens. Stardust always flies. And we just get there and make sure that those flames keep cooking.
That's right.
You got it. I have a surprise. I'm looking for that here. So Breaking Point Nation is in the house tonight. Derrick and BJ, Kirk House Music is in the house. Uncle Rhino here on the show, and Tracy Two-Step at Two-Step Tribe. Go to YouTube, Two-Step Tribe, and check out this special edition backstage secret show that happened to have leaked out. So we're live for Uncle Rhino's birthday bash. Don't be holding it against me. Please call Uncle Rhino for everything that's in this show.
No, yes,
I
my
have
fault.
a surprise because this song, if I get another request, I'm like, holy cow. All right, well, Uncle Rhino has a rule, everybody, that in our shows, when you're on the show, we do not play his music. So it is rare that we play his music during a show, and it is so that we can give you all of that airtime. But understand, even when we're not doing the show, we have you spinning on rotation. And again, call me because we've got to get more music. We need more music. We need 6 to 8 more hours. That's quite a lot of music. So
we need more people to save and share the playlist, the official Two-Step Tribe playlist. We need to run that thing up into hundreds and hundreds of saves. It's got all of y'all on it. It's over 20 something hours right now. We're fixing to have to sling off a second playlist and start it over because it's like I said, it's 20. I don't remember exactly. I've got to go back and look, but it's 20 something hours and it's all Two-Step Tribe. And so we'll start splitting, like, because I made a point, like, y'all might do 3 songs on the show. Well, what we would do is if you got 10 songs on Spotify, we were going to go in. I was pulling all 10 and putting them in the playlist. So now what we'll do is we'll sprinkle them between the 2 playlists. I think that's probably what we'll do. And that way we keep it. I mean, it's going to be jam-packed Tribe through and through. So I think that's what we'll probably do. And that will allow us to spin off a second playlist. Does that sound like that would be something effective, guys?
Yeah.
It will. And then again, outside of that, we will get some music with those that are working together, collabs, or they're working on a concert or festival series. We've got Bree, who's going to be an ambassador for the foundation. The people that are doing some work, we're going to need to get in touch with you, and we'll be able to get the music outside of our show, and you're already on the playlist. So no matter what, our playlist is used without the show. So we're featuring you without just the show. But I do still need to, and Uncle Rhino as well, to get more music out that's not just in our show or just on our playlist. So we're going to be doing some special features is what we're going to do, and spinning some music. And the best way to do that and the fairest way for us to do it, I don't get a dime. Uncle Rhino doesn't get a dime for putting any of you on the radio, by the way. Doing this show, nothing. It's out of the pocket over here. Listen, both of us over here, everything we're doing. So being able to, when I get a call that's like, hey, can you do 6 to 8 more hours of music? I'm like, I have a ton of music, but we're not going to just be sending Tracy over there. We're going to sing Kirk House. We're going to send Breaking Point Nation, Delta Circle, Miss Bree Carter. There's so many, I'm getting myself in trouble. I got to be careful here. But those of you who have connected, you've probably had text exchanges with me. And if you've had them with me, then you know for a fact we've got some messages going because we've got a lot of creative energy flowing through with some music, and that's where it comes from. And same for Uncle Rhino. So between the two of us, you've been on some type of collaboration call or something, meaning you put into Tribe. So when you put into it, you get something back out of it. That's the fairest way to do that. So rather than exchanging money out there, there's a whole new era in music, y'all, and this is how it's working in radio and in music. And as I mentioned, we'll be speaking at Cutting Edge. It's the largest music conference, and it will talk about how to operate on a shoestring budget and get your music out today in what is a digital era of music. So again, Kirk, check out Cutting Edge. We've already talked to Kirk quite a bit about this. Cutting Edge is a spot that I know would be perfect for you to go meet people and see who's there. Breaking Point Nation, I need y'all to check that out too, because it is a very smart decision as well as for who's in that room, the information, the people you'll bump into, the people that are coming through there. You definitely can't get that.
It's the largest music industry law conference in the world, I believe, and it's simultaneously it has powerhouse talents that are based out of Louisiana, but their music has touched the world with the Delta Blue, with blues and jazz and all the different flavors that comes uniquely out of this region. And there's things that you guys are already mentioned. Y'all have already been discussed, both of you, both BJ and Derrick, as well as Kurt. And so you will be the connect. The name will be put with the face when we can organically make those introductions. That being said, Bree popped in earlier, and Bree has an incredible show, an incredible radio show called Country in Color. And I encourage everybody to go check it out. It's a phenomenal radio show. It's there in Nashville, where I'm working to connect that show with some other major networks and platforms that go through the Western United States. There's one in particular that is enormous, and I'm working on making that connect because the people at that network are Tribe, and Bree is Tribe. And so all we're doing, these are just like today, y'all are getting to know each other. And y'all, as I told Bree, y'all are all beautiful pieces of my heart. And there's just too damn many of y'all to fit in one Coliseum at the same time, because I've got a big ass heart. But the thing is, I wanna get y'all together as I can. And as y'all connect and empower and ramp each other up, y'all are gonna be helping me bring the others together. And so they're all out there. And that's why you see that tag of Tribe all the time on social media. That's not putting a claim or a click or any kind of silly stuff like that. That's tagging you as you go by, so all the others know you one of them as you go by. And okay. And then you follow and share and all that other stuff. So that's how that works. That's the reason that hashtag Tribe gets put on everybody, because I like them to see who all y'all are part of, right? Yeah. And you're part of it because your hearts and your spirits are beautiful. Your talent happens to be amazing. But the most important key component of Tribe is your spirit and your heart. That's the part that only God can make. And everything else, we can work on that together.
Yeah.
Tribe, you got it. It's community, it's people, and you don't even have to be an artist. You have to be a good human being that just wants to support each other. So I love it. There it is. Tribe. Thank you, Valenia, man. Tonight is our shout out number one guest over here in the music show, Breaking Point Nation. She's checking out all of your stuff, so that's a good thing. Thank you for doing that. The surprise song that I have in here for you is because of everything that you're talking about with Breaking Point Nation, and it's Kirk House in here, and because we have someone who works very hard behind the scenes, who's like, please, for Uncle Rhino and for all the work that I have been making everybody do all week, please play this song. So I am going to do it. And Uncle Rhino's, I know if his eyes could be seen right now, you can see his face over there. He knows I'm about to play a song. I already warned him that tonight, yes, you will hear Uncle Rhino's music. And the first one that I'm going to throw at you, Kirk House, Breaking Point Nation, to all of you out there, an exclusive special edition, also in radio. It is in 30-minute increments. If y'all get me past it 2:05 or anything. I've got to go in half-hour increments. So music flows in 30-minute increments. Keep that in mind when you're talking to radio stations or in your interviews. Typically in your brick building, which is going away, it's a 9 minutes that they'll give you. They don't give you 2 hours like Tribe was going to give you. You don't get that much time, to be honest. So I'm going to throw this out here, and I already warned Uncle Rhino to be okay with it tonight because it's his birthday. He's just going to have to. So he can yell at me later. Here it is, and I'm not even going to mention the name of the song. I want to see what Kirk House and Breaking Point Nation think about this one because I can't get it out of my head. Here it is. You're on Two-Step Tribe, number 2. Surprise, and happy birthday, Uncle Rhino.
Bang, 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 dang, dang, a diggy, diggy, bang, 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 a dang, dang, a diggy, diggy, bang, 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 dang, dang, a diggy, diggy, bang, 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 dang, dang.
A 6.7 rolling down the block. This monster truck is ready to rock. Diesel powered locomotion, got the turbo kicking with a loud commotion. Heaven sent everywhere that we go. Got my angel riding shotgun and waving out the windows. 0 to 60 quicker than most. Steel belts humming from coast to coast.
I'm rolling in an F-250. 32s with a 10-inch lifty. On me like I'm shifty. I'm rolling in an F-250.
From highways down to creek bottoms, wrong turn regrets, yeah, but baby, I got 'em. Some great ideas ain't all that good. Just because you could, it doesn't mean that you should. Rolling coal and the dust don't settle. Gravel in the travel and the pedal to the metal. I ain't got time for smelling the roses. I'm parting the water like a redneck Moses.
I'm rolling in an F-250. 32s with a 10-inch lifty. Acting like I'm shifty. I'm rolling in an F-250.
This 4x4 will tackle on natural forces. Stampede 440 horses. There may come a day when you feel you're stuck in the mud. Then I remember, be no fear here, stand clear and hold my beer. Ladies love it when I lock in the hub.
I'm rolling in an F-250. 32s with a 10-inch lifty. On me like I'm shifty. I'm rolling in an F-250. 32s with a 10-inch lifty. On me like I'm shifty. I'm rolling in an F-250.
On this old dirt road, you used to never see a car. Till my baby started washing my truck out in the yard. Had the radio cranked up as loud as it would go. understand what she sees in me. I'm just proud she keeps on looking proud as can be, 'cause she's sexy, freakalicious, bad to the bone, hillbilly queen of our double wide home, in the face of an angel and a body that is vicious, straight out of the trailer. My baby's sexy, freakalicious. She's sexy, freakalicious, bad to the bone, hillbilly queen of our double wide home, in the face of an angel and a body that is vicious, straight out of the trailer. My baby's sexy, freakalicious, straight out of the trailer. My baby's sexy, freakalicious.
Oh, I got you, honey. Happy birthday to I got Breaking Point Nation, Kirk House here with us live. I got Uncle Rhino. I threw out two that I knew would be just, let's wake up. Y'all wake up a minute. Listen to this. I got you here. Hey, Kirk, Breaking Point Nation. What do you think about those two?
Hey, that'll ride. Well, you know I drive an F-250 anyways. So,
Yeah,
you're speaking my language already.
Yes, sir. Ever since I heard the sexy freakalicious, I like this.
I knew it. I was like, boom and boom. I was like, wait a minute. Hello. Let me serve you something. I knew what to serve you. Yeah. And Valenia, thank you for that. Definitely. We'll get you my number is what I'll do. And yes, if you do hashtag two-step tribe, the number two-step tribe, it will do that for this artist, Kirk House, and for Breaking Point Nation, Valenia. That would be great help. Every time you share it, every time you do that hashtag, and then you do the artist, it definitely will push that algorithm. So thank you for that. We have people asking how to help boost our artists and what they can do. So, and I'll get you my number too. So thank you. In our show, everybody at Two-Step Tribe, think of old radio. Radio's the beginning of anything that had the word podcast. Think about it. People came into a radio station to do all sorts of stuff. Yep. So everybody would gather around the radio, and this is where you had communication. This is where you'd have your commercials, your jingles. There wasn't a screen. This is where people gathered for their music and information. And radio is going back to the community. That's what we're doing. We're going in reverse. We're bringing it back to the people. And that's exactly what's happening here. Kirk, I do have your other songs in here, and I would like to pull in another song.
Yeah.
While we're within the time frame here, and you're sitting here, so you know your songs better. Well, I know your songs well. I have Poor Me. You know about love. You know she ain't talking to. So you know what you've got over here. And what's out. Someone's asking me about your music. So it's Kirk House Music. You can check him out. Yep. Go check out all the platforms, and I'll get one of those played depending on what Kirk tells me he'd like me to play.
Play Poor Me.
Poor Me. There you go, y'all. It is P-O-U-R. Okay? P-O-U-R. What the hell? It is P-O-U-R.
Poor Me, baby.
I got a lot of R. Okay. So Poor Me by Kirk House.
I said I wouldn't be back. That was 2 days ago. Same old stool at the end of this bar. You can see there's something wrong with my heart. I think I need to take a ride, maybe to clear my mind. But every back road that I take reminds me of our midnight getaways. Now I'm drinking beer and slamming whiskey. I haven't had one, I've had one too many. I'm trying to drink away the pain. Maybe someday I'll forget her name. It's DUI of a broken heart, a love's lost highway, searching for a way to pass your memories. Oh, said, let's work this out. She told me it's too late. She said love is a thing of our past. That ship that sailed, it ain't coming back. Now I'm drinking beer and slamming whiskey. I haven't had one, I've had one too many. I'm trying to drink away the pain. Maybe someday I'll forget her name. It's DUI of a broken heart, a love's lost highway searching for a way to pass your memories. Oh, for me, there's nothing I can do to forget you. Nothing seems to take away my pain. Oh, I wake up every morning, go to your memories. But every day always is the same. Drinking beer and slamming whiskey. Haven't had one, I've had one too many. Trying to drink away the pain. Maybe someday I'll forget your name. It's DUI of a broken heart. Love's lost highway searching for a way to pass your memories. Oh, for me, yeah. For me.
Ooh, that is Kirk House music right there. Pour me, P-O-U-R.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't play that guitar solo anymore, but
You sing like that, you don't have to.
like, how did I play that? I don't remember how to play it. A lot of something like
You
You
got
just
it.
keep hitting that high note, son. You keep hitting that high note. We'll find somebody to play that guitar.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you.
Well, you know what I have? I have something else that I'm going to throw in here just because I love you, Uncle Rhino, and I want to see you laugh and see them laugh too. So here we are at Two-Step Tribe, number 2, Two-Step Tribe. Kirk House music is still hanging in here. Frankie, ooh, my country just went really country. Did you hear that?
Damn sure did.
Breaking Point Nation.
We call that turning single wide right there on the spot. You turn single wide right there. Yeah.
That's all right with me. Breaking Point Nation still right here, just working their tail off literally on songs, like multiple songs, like four new songs brought to you, all with the 4th of July coming. I don't know if y'all saw me jump, but literally somebody shooting fireworks off near me. And I was like, oh, shoot. That's what that was. I can dance. That was fireworks shooting me off. Here we go.
Over there in Texas, they hear a boom and they'll jump up real quick. Over here in Louisiana, we hear that. You're going to see that right there.
He just ducked under a table for those of you.
Yeah, we don't have that many good folk live around here, so we all going to get
That's Uncle Rhino. He's literally ducking under a table. For those of you who go to Two-Step Tribe on YouTube, you're listening on the radio, you're wondering what the heck he just did. Check this one out. Let's laugh. Happy birthday, Uncle Rhino.
scream and squall. I could barely hear her telling me as she came down the hall, saying, don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. Grease is gonna pop and it's something unprotected. Make sure you got it covered anytime you gotta check it, baby. Don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. I did a lot of running and jumping around. It took a little while until she calmed me down. Then came up at the door and we heard it's the police. Your neighbors called and said they heard a little girl scream. Well, I had no choice but to open right up. They jumped down off my porch and started grabbing for their guns. I did my best explaining just exactly what had happened. They both tried to hold it in, then they both just started laughing, saying, don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. Grease is gonna pop and it's something unprotected. Make sure you got it covered anytime you gotta check it, baby. Don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. I saw an ambulance pulling into my drive and a cameraman from Channel 5. A group of joggers had given up on their fitness, with a kid selling candy and two Jehovah's Witness. And the one on the left looked right at me and said, hey dude, don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. Grease is gonna pop and it's something unprotected. Make sure you got it covered anytime you gotta check it, baby. Don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. Don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. Grease is gonna pop and it's something unprotected. Make sure you got it covered anytime you gotta check it, baby. Don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked. The grease is gonna pop and it's something unprotected. Don't fry bacon when you naked, when you naked.
You play nice at the party, toasting with snakes, grinning in your boots while you're making high stakes, saying we love you darling, then slamming the door. But I ain't selling my soul just to settle your score. You love the spotlight, but you kill the flame, keeping good hearts out while you rig the game. But I ain't here to beg, I came to burn. And if it's truth or fame, guess which one I earned? You're a Texas two-face high on a throne, built off the backs of the real you disown. Click to click, trick to trick, playing dirty and sly. But I see your shadow, and I ain't buying the lie. So keep your drama, your boys club, your chain. I'm a gold star, mama, I don't play that game. I don't do fake love or that rented applause. Texas two-face, I'm calling your cause. Keep on moving, but love will gone leave scars on my soul where no one can see. Been knocked down, but I ain't beat. Tired eyes, heavy heart, still on my feet. I've had all the heartbreak stealing my sleep, but I still wake up, I still breathe. You think you know me? Honey, please. You don't know the fire burning underneath. keep on moving, moving, moving. Ain't no chains ever gonna be holding me. I'm never gonna let you take another piece. So I keep on moving, moving, moving. Watch out now, 'cause you don't know where I've been, what I've seen, or who I had to be. Go on, go on, go on. Stay away from me. I've danced with shadows. I've talked to ghosts. Held my breath when I needed it most. Gave my trust where I should have said no. But I found my strength and I won't let go. You don't see the nights I bled in the dark. You don't hear the silence tearing me apart. So don't come close, don't try your games. This heart's been lit, but I ain't playing flames. So I keep on moving, moving, moving. Ain't no lies gonna break what's left in me. I'm never gonna let you steal my peace. So I keep on moving, moving, moving. Watch your step, I'm not who I used to be. Go on, go on, go on. Stay away from me. Keep on moving. Yeah, keep on moving. Trouble's behind, but the fire's still grooving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. You don't know me. You don't own me. Keep on moving. Boots kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Rhino, I say we let you have a choice and a voice now in which one of your songs that we will grab. As a matter of fact, that last one you knew nothing about. That was Keep On Moving, and that is an anthem from me to you that was written because of this week. When you said earlier in this episode, you questioned whether you should keep on going with what we're doing, not us, within Tribe, your music and things that were coming around, and what is it you're giving back. My message to you is keep on moving, because you are doing exactly every bit of that, every bit of the fire, every night, every heartache, everything there is. It's always a joy. It's always wonderful. So keep on moving is dedicated to you, Uncle Rhino. We've been hustling quite a lot for your birthday, and I'm very happy to say to you, happy birthday. We couldn't do this without you. And we appreciate you, and we are grateful to you, Uncle Rhino, for everything that you do, because it is not just about us. It is not just about one person. It is about everybody coming together collectively as a unit. And you're part of that unit, Uncle Rhino. You are Two-Step Tribe. So thank you.
Baby.
Keep On Moving's dedicated to you. So Kirk House, Breaking Point Nation, that was a pour out your soul. Get it, Kirk?
Oh.
For me, that
Come on,
was pour it.
Let it out.
It reminds me of something you would probably do, Kirk. As a matter of fact, like it's got, and as a matter of fact, I think you like that beat too. I saw you over there. Derrick and BJ are like, wait a minute, it's got some soul to it, doesn't it? I'm like, yeah, y'all need to get to know me a little better, right, Uncle Rhino?
When I first broke out, I didn't have anybody in my family or in my circle who had reached to where I found myself in just a short number of years. So I outgrew everything I was familiar with. And I ended up with the professional gatekeepers that were global, not just national. And I never understood, I grow up, work really hard, and don't question, trust the people with the experience, right? Well, I had to learn the hard way. 30 years experience sometimes just means 5 years experience, and the remaining 25 was a rehash of the first 5. It just depends. Some people are good at keeping a job, not good at doing it. And when I was breaking out, I was in unfamiliar territory, and like I said, that East Texas boy found himself all over the world, in the United States, and then up into Canada. And I had all these people that I genuinely loved because I only have one gear. I either love you or I try to give you room to be whatever you're going to be. But that's all I got. It's no fake or half stepping. It's all in. I just don't know another way. And the thing for me was I had attorneys and publishers and publicists and road managers and tour managers and producers and A&R executives and personal managers and financial people. Had all these people that introduced me. Each one of them introduced me. The publisher introduced me to the attorney, and then the attorney and publisher introduced me to the A&R person, and basically they all collectively introduced me to the new members of the team that would come in, and I loved them with all my heart, and because that's what I come from, and that's all I knew, and they made me feel like it was reciprocated. But you don't realize part of my problem with the machine is we are all of us here on this screen right now. We're all fuel for the machine. We can free flow and travel around the world without the machine, but the machine has to have us to run itself. Its goal is not for us to expand into another level or another form that continues to ascend. Its job and primary focus is to always keep itself running, keep itself fed. And so we are just the fuel. We were never the goal or the priority or the objective, and I didn't realize that. And that's, people ask me what my driving force is. I had a friend ask me, what are you still questions are you still trying to answer for yourself? And the only question, I don't have any for me. I've answered all my personal questions. Whatever making it is, I've done that. For me, my question now is, what can I do for you? And I continue to answer that to different levels each single day, as Tracy's made the point. Different things that I'm able to assist with y'all, to help you guys with, to answer a simple question BJ will call with about song, splits and things. Anything I can do to support y'all and help your road stay straighter and truer, then that's what I'm doing, because I didn't have anybody fight for me. I had a lot of people that rode on my back, but I didn't have anybody that got up underneath me and put me on theirs. And so that's one of the driving things. If you've never fallen, you don't know how to tell other people to get up. If you've never been run over or blindsided, you don't know how to protect other people, because you don't know what they're going to experience. And so that's my driving force, guys. And I think y'all are beautiful. Tracy, you're beautiful. That song is beautiful. I'm proud to be working with y'all. I'm proud that the good Lord put me in y'all's path and vice versa. And I'm blessed every time I get to see y'all grow another stage, another step. I feel honored to get to be a part of your circle.
Well, we love you and happy birthday to you. I am overjoyed. I'd like to get another song out here. I'm going to go to Kirk House and Breaking Point Nation for their feedback. But I do have Uncle Rhino. I have your tracks that are on radio. I have multiple Wild in the Country. I've got your radio tracks in here. But I'm going to ask Kirk House and Breaking Point Nation, and I'm actually going to let you have a decision too, Uncle Rhino, on where you want me to point, because I know you won't say yours. I guarantee it, y'all. He will not say play his. I have to do it. So, but I'm letting Breaking Point Nation and Kirk House also have a nod up here right now to play some music, Uncle Rhino.
Some of it. What titles do you have?
Anything that would be on the radio. So I have Wailing for Cash. I have Wild in the Country. I have Falling Up. I have anything that let's see. I'll go over to the next channel. Here you go.
I'm gonna make her work. See that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And then you've got, ooh, yeah, we're not doing that one. And then, yeah, Waylon for Cash. So I've got your main tracks out there that you just got to me there. Wild in the Country is one that you actually sent recently.
Do you have, well, yeah, that one hadn't been released yet. Do you have Noisy Neighbors?
No.
That's an old one that the guys.
Yeah.
All right. How about this?
This week.
How about this? How about Falling Up?
Okay. Yeah, I definitely have that one. You want to tell us what it is?
Yeah. So my friend Brian Mayer and I wrote this about 20 something years ago, and the publishers never heard it. They never dug it. They didn't understand what we were doing. Brian, he's got a bunch of Taylor Swift cuts and Sarah Evans cuts and all that.
Me and USA, right?
Yeah, you met Brian. Yeah. I had the honor of introducing Tracy and Brian together, and they got when he's a beautiful guy, just like y'all. He would love y'all to death, all of y'all. And he's up there in Franklin, Tennessee. And anyway, he and I told him he'd forgotten about it. And I said, dude, my wife's been worrying me to death over this old song. She's got the old guitar vocal that we made the day we wrote it. And right before I was finished with the second album, when I came out of retirement, we reached back and grabbed that one and threw it in the mix. And off we went. And it just hit Brian Austin Cuevas, another Brian, also a friend of 30 years, monster guitar player, beautiful human being, phenomenal producer. Grammy nominee. He jumped on there with me, and we just knocked the crap out of it. We came up with that song. We finally put some skin on it after 20 something years, and the rest of the world got to hear it. And it's called Falling Up.
Falling Up. And it's an Uncle Rhino's song. And Uncle Rhino, you were going under the name Abel Kane back
this one's an Uncle Rhino song.
Well, okay.
This one.
Uncle Rhino for this song, but back in the day, Uncle Rhino himself was known as Abel Kane the Band, and his true name. This is a true story, everybody, because he's literally a business partner of mine and family. So he is Ryan Reynolds, the actor, is the vice president of my foundation. So I work with Ryan Reynolds.
You do, the good looking one.
I wink because I'm wearing sunglasses, special for Uncle Rhino. I don't know how you do that. I mean, I guess because I'm over here pushing on a lot of stuff.
Why do you want to fool with Deadpool when you can have Batman?
I don't even know what to say except I'm about to play a song, and it's called Falling Up.
Everything I thought I knew before went out the door the day that I met you. Put a brand new twist on a kiss, undoing everything I thought I knew. I'm falling up when I think about you, my feet come off the ground. I'm falling up, little things you do, they spin my world around, and I just can't get enough. When I drink from your loving cup, I'm falling up. Lately I've been measuring every country mile by the smile on my face. Even when you're not around, I should be down, but lately I have found that down seems to be the other way. I'm falling up when I think about you, my feet come off the ground. I'm falling up, little things you do, they spin my world around, and I just can't get enough. first time. In my life I'm breathing air, I'm falling up. I'm falling up. When I think about you, my feet come off the ground. I'm falling up. Little things you do, they spin my world around. And I just can't get enough. When I drink from your loving cup, I'm falling up. I'm falling up. I'm falling up. Yeah, I'm falling up.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that'll do.
I love it. I love falling up, Uncle Rhino. But help me out here. The two of you, Breaking Point, Derrick BJ, Kirk House. I cannot remember the name of the band, the music that song is reminding me of. And I'm like, dang it. Who is it that you immediately are like, wait a minute, that sound is, what's that? Do you have
There's two bands.
It's right. I cannot get it out. I'm like, dang it.
There's two, and they got fused together.
I know it. I'm like, dang it. It's literally like, who is that? It's like, I know that beat. Who is it, Uncle Rhino? Since we're losing
So
ourselves.
I grew up playing and loving Steve Miller and the Joker, and those songs like that was the beautiful music from the 70s and early 80s. And then you had Weezer, which was also a really cool band that I always loved. And because I did fusion before it was in style. So like Kirk can appreciate, I approach the way that I meld sounds and vibes together, much like an engineer. I don't do it on the paint job. I do it at the molecular level in the frame, and then I build it out. And so neither one of those songs are that's familiar to the others, but they all have similar flows and vibes to them that it makes it fresh, but it's familiar. Fresh, but familiar.
You said Weezer and you were, I was like, dang it. That was what I was like, I know that. I was like, I know it. It's there. I just couldn't get it. I was like, I was over here playing like I grabbed anything I could. Thank you. I did. It worked great too, by the way. I love it. I love it. I got to get some music rolling in here before we roll out on Two Step Tribe. We're rolling up on our minutes here. So you're live on a special edition, literally special edition. His birthday's only once a year, y'all. So a whole lot of grateful individuals from Tribe have come together from Two Step Tribe, the show. And Breaking Point Nation has been in the studio. And tonight in this episode alone has 4 songs. July 4th is coming upon us, and each one of those songs are saluting and celebrating our country and those who serve and have served. Kirk House Music has his tracks in here as well. We know him personally. We've all been in the same room, and actually, this is where we'll go with Kirk. Kirk, right now with Uncle Rhino, they all pulled me in on a song that accidentally came up about lips and hallelujah hips. Is that how it goes, Uncle Rhino?
And hallelujah hips and home wrecker lips.
Are you that?
Yeah.
Kirk, are you able to give us it? Are you comfortable giving us anything on that?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Uncle Rhino, are you comfortable giving us something on it?
I'm going to follow the cue of the artist right there. So I'm just a little bitty acorn on his tree.
I'll get it to Breaking Point Nation.
Yeah, they'll get it. They'll get it. And they'll be like, what? We'll be like, yep.
Yeah. It is a song that it was actually a conversation And that conversation turned into a song, like many things do. A lot of the songs that we write, I'm speaking for UncleRyano and myself. If it's something we're talking about, it's an accident, turns into something. And before I knew it, I had a version, and he's on the phone with Kirk House and has a whole version about, you called it homewrecker hips. I said hallelujah hips. So
no, it's hallelujah hips and homewrecker lips.
Well, you can see that I have a different version. However,
yeah,
I had it different. So if the two of you can do your version, mix it, crash in, whatever you want. This was an accident. So I cannot wait to see what you do with those hallelujah hips. And as you call it, home wrecker hips.
They hallelujah, and then they're gonna wreck the house if you don't get away from them. So that's all I'm saying.
Lips. It's supposed to be home wrecker lips and hallelujah hips. Yes, I got some hips. That's why it was there. It's supposed to be there. You get it? So UncleRyano and Kirk House will be working on a collab. I'm excited for that. I can't wait to see what Kirk House rolls out with that. Kirk, talk about something that you're working on, and I have this Thursday. Will you confirm where and if you will be playing at a location that I was asked about?
Yes, I'm at Hoots in Burleson, Texas.
Okay, that's what's being asked of me. So that answer is yes.
We'll be there.
Oh,
it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna bring in the July. It's gonna be July 3rd, so we're gonna be bringing in the 4th of July a little early. Starting out as me and Hunter Hicks. Hunter Hicks will go on at 8:30, and then I'll go on at 10:30 after him and close out the night. It's gonna be a good time. We're going, like I said, get the 4th of July celebration started early. Come early, stay late, and kick a rug, break a leg, and jam.
It's better to come in and get all the blasted, get blasted before you got to go pop fireworks. You can't do both at the same time. That wouldn't be safe.
Yep. But Hoots Hall in Burleson, Texas.
Yeah, there you go. That's what they're asking me right here. I'm literally being begged for something Kirk House. And it is from someone who's been working like crazy to get your stuff everywhere, and Breaking Point Nation, who they found tonight. And it is someone that you do want to find you. So I am curious from you, Kirk, what you've got over there, unless you want me to pull over here into the tracks.
Pull over. Love doesn't work that way.
Love doesn't work that way. This is a special shout out to you, Valenia, for all that you're doing and all that you are doing for the artists in Tribe.
I gotta say to Valenia, she's like the biggest artist supporter. She loves live music and love artists, and she will be at shows, taking pictures and posting. I mean, just awesome. Valenia, I love you.
She is amazing. We love her, and she's got that special request, and it is one of those individuals that just found Breaking Point Nation. She's got Kirk House, and she's got a request, so I'm going to honor her request because, Kirk, you're exactly right. We love her. She's amazing, and what she does to spread the awareness of your music is just Tribe. We are grateful for you. So for you, from Kirk House, shout it out again, Kirk, so they know that this is you.
Love doesn't work that way. You'll miss every shot you don't take. So don't take it because you're afraid you're going to miss it. Take it anyways, and if you miss it, revamp. Give it another shot.
You got it. So special.
What if you hit 3 or 4 people at the same time? Do you have to love them all?
You got to see what happens.
Asking for a friend.
If they love you back. If they love you back, you just gotta
asking for a friend. Okay, I am not that friend. Here it is by Kirk House.
If it were written in the stars, I could say hello. It wouldn't be that hard. I could conquer my fears and not be afraid to move. I would walk right over
But this isn't real love. It's more like the stars. If I don't make my move tonight, you disappear when the morning comes. I wish you could feel all the words I wanna say. Listen to this look in my eyes. Wanting you since I saw your face. Love doesn't work that way, no. Well, goodbye came a little too early, 'cause my hello was a tad bit too late. Could have had something special, but love doesn't work that way. No, love doesn't work that way. No love, no love, no love, no love doesn't work that way. No love doesn't work that way.
Breaking Point. Meet Kirk House. Hey,
Kirk House is in the house tonight. Kirk House live. Shout out to you, Valenia. You are correct. As a matter of fact, I do believe that picture is one that you used. Kirk, this is your picture you do have out for your song, correct?
Yeah, that's the one for
Yep.
Harder I Try right there. Yeah.
Yeah. The Harder I Try. You said that needs to be on an album cover. And I said, yeah, I know you've got that out as a with a song, definitely, for sure. Hey, Kirk reminded me of something, and it's not like I forgot, but we got Kirk House here live tonight. Kirk House music, Breaking Point Nation. Breaking Point Nation has literally been in the studio, recrafted, mixed in a song, which is our intro, literally, Raise Up Your Glasses. We will be definitely getting in touch with you. Amazing work by you. We cannot forget about, don't forget about Bree Carter popping in, Dan Corio tonight, but Delta Circle taking their time popping in here. We've got you plastered all out there, but we also want to make sure to get a Delta Circle song in here and celebrate our wonderful tribe music group, Southern rock band, Josie Awards out there. Y'all need to check out these artists. Delta Circle, we're going to represent right now for Tribe, Kirk House, Breaking Point Nation, UncleRyano. Right now, you're still live with Two Step Tribe in the house. I've got Delta Circle in here loaded, and since they are not in here, and we are, UncleRyano, you are used to this. Back and Better, Like I Love You. Ooh, take a pick. That's a hard one.
Well, between those two, the Josie Award they're up for is Here's to a Small Town. But you do. Let's run that one and let everybody hear that one. Yeah.
I got anything on the radio. Here it is. Here's to a Small Town. This is Delta Circle, the band, fully popped in. They're advertised out there. Want to get them in. Delta Circle is up for a Josie Awards. Y'all go check that out because it depends on everyone out there voting and getting in your information. So Delta Circle is the Southern Rock Band of the Year for the Josie Awards, who will be going off to Nashville. Very excited about that. Here's to a Small Town.
Here's to the ones working hard all week, making this the land we love. Here's to the ones behind the scenes, making this town shine like gold. We crank it up and play it out so the whole world knows. The place we lay our heads at night, the place I learned to cuss and fight, the place where mama taught me how to pray, the place where we know y'all by name, the place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell East on Friday nights. Live it up under neon lights. We sneak our bottles to the game and wear their red and black with pride. The place we lay our heads at night, the place I learned to cuss and fight, the place where mama taught me how to pray, the place where we know y'all by name, the place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell would more than any other way. Here's to the small town. Been gone so long on the road, now it's time to come home. To see those red dirt roads I used to roam. The place we lay our heads at night, the place I learned to cuss and fight, the place where mama taught me how to pray, the place where we know y'all by name, the place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell I'm more than any other way. Here's to a small town. Here's to a small town.
I love it. Here's
That's
to
your
a
cousin.
town. Yeah, Delta Circle. Delta Circle is up for the Josie Award. Remember that. Thank you for that. We love and appreciate Delta Circle. We will have a full episode feature with Delta Circle, the band as a whole. We are being requested. I think we should close out here in just a minute. And Breaking Point Nation, we are being asked for your new song, Raise Up Your Glasses. Was that played as your intro? Yes, you are correct. That is our intro song. And Breaking Point Nation did go in the studio, and they did a lot of work, literally, and hustled to get a show. A surprise. It actually surprised me too, but a surprise there as a birthday to Uncle Rhino. And so there's a lot of people that I want to say thank you to you, Kirk House. You're one, taking your extra time. Reed Carter, Dan Corey. There's so many, and I can't mention some right now, but all of you, even if you couldn't jump in like this, we have heard from you. We love you, and we appreciate you. So I hate saying names, y'all, because it's like, damn, I'm going to forget somebody, and that's, you know, how that goes.
I had a beautiful text exchange right before the show with Billy Joe Jones, too. She's, it's just, that's Tribe, just proud to have all of us together when we can get together. And that's why for those who are like, damn, when are they going to play music? Well, we don't get to all hang out together at once. And I, speaking for myself, I genuinely love having all y'all in the same room together. I feel like y'all feel the same way about each other. And that just makes it all for me.
That's kindred spirit. You can feel it and tell it.
Yep.
I love it, but I am definitely happy that your birthday is once a year. So, Breaking Point Nation. No, I love you, Uncle Rhino. I mean, between Breaking Point Nation going into a studio and cutting new songs and the intro song that we have, Raise Up Your Glasses, for to show that we do literally, but we're not just a show. We're a movement, we're a mission, we're a foundation. We are a lot more than just one show. We're literally putting artists first, people first, and kids in the community. So Breaking Point Nation, thank you to you, Kirk House. Thank you to you for everything that you're doing. Reed Carter, every one of you out there. I can't go down the list and name your names, but we'll still be here another 3 hours because we appreciate most of you. How's that? If you're two-step tribe and you know, that's all I can say about that. And I can tell you to keep on moving. That's my personal message to Uncle Rhino. The one piece that I worked on to say, here you go.
Yeah.
Keep on
We love
moving, Uncle Rhino.
I love y'all. Y'all are absolutely beautiful. You make my life better because you're in it,
Well,
and you make music better because you're in it.
I love it. We're gonna do Breaking Point Nation, just like we're being asked. Is that true? And I'm like, yes, it's a true story. Breaking Point Nation. Kirk, did you have a chance to get to hear that?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I'm actually being asked, is Raise Up Your Glasses something that Breaking Point did? It is. Raise Up Your Glasses is a song with Breaking Point, and here is the remix with Breaking Point Nation. Be sure to follow and go check out the bands, all the artists, and the people that we have on here who took that time. Thank you. Oh, I see that message. We love you, Valenia. Stay tuned, by the way. There is something happening tomorrow and the next day, and I'm not even going to tell you what days we're on, but just stay tuned. Uncle Rhino, you need to know that because you didn't know that, but now you know. So tomorrow and the next day, without saying which days we're on, I'm on radio like multiple days. We don't want to confuse other countries and other areas. You are being requested again, and I will be in touch with you, but I will be needing you again tomorrow and the next day. We are always on Tuesdays and Thursdays, everybody. As far as our music shows, you can always find us 8:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can always find us live. I can tell you that much. Uncle Rhino did not know he needed to be here tomorrow night at 8:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. You don't want to miss that. I've had someone else in the studio. That's all I can say. And this is why I can't advertise that the show is here, everybody. But trust me, this, when they get out, it will get out. It is worth it. So I don't know how you can surprise someone like him. And with social media, it was like, damn, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. So I hope I surprised you and did the artist justice too. So like Delta Circle, for instance, I have you plastered everywhere. I've got your tunes. I will be sure to mix those in all week, making sure that you get spins. We'll get them into the station, just like Kirk House, just like Breaking Point Nation, always making sure that we get your music going and rolling, even when you're not on the show. I love it. And Valenia, you are the number one person over here who's in the shows, making things better for all of us too. Kirk is Thursday. He's like, Kirk is Thursday night. Yes, Kirk is playing Thursday night. He sure is. Burleson, Texas. Shout it out again, Kirk.
Burleson, Texas. Hoots Hall.
Hoots Hall. I thought that was, I was going to say Hoots. I'm just making sure I didn't say Hooters or something. So
That's the place across the street down there on the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a straight at the light.
Yeah. They don't wear pantyhose over at Hoots, but at the other place they got that industrial strength, you know.
I don't even want to get into that.
Hunter Hicks, so yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Well, our show's now being titled Cornbread and Chicken Fried Steak. So I am cornbread and you're the chicken fried steak.
I am.
As long as y'all give me some honey and butter, I'll be okay. I just can't deal with dry. So Breaking Point Nation in the house still. Thank you for what you've done. I appreciate your words, your lyrics, everything that's in there. They're not just words. Those are a testament and a statement to which I hope that we can all live by. And if you don't, just agree to be like, okay, and turn the channel. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. But for me, it is literally. I mean, when you have someone that serves, they're no longer here. That is a ultimate sacrifice is what that is. I've already given you so much of my blood. I do want to tell you this, Uncle Rhino. I know you know it, but I want to tell you because of living it. Life's too short. Life's so short that dealing with anything that doesn't bring you a smile, joy, appreciation, and grateful because someone is also taking something for you, and it's a balance there in that relationship, whether it's music, no matter what it is, you know, the give and take has to be there. So I'm saying that to you. So or tribe. That's what it is at two-step tribe. That's why you hear me say two-step tribe. There's two. It takes more than one person in order to do anything. And it's not just Tracy two-step or just Uncle Rhino. Anything that's being done out there in the world of music, entertainment, arts, the community, the underserved children in the communities, the schools. We do not have the programs that we need. We are not supporting back into the people of every community. That's what it's about. Breaking Point Nation got into the station. They have Raise Up Your Glasses, and that's what we want you to do is raise up your glasses and celebrate and say thank you. And we appreciate you, and happy birthday to Uncle Rhino. Here it is, Breaking Point Nation. Raise up your glasses.
With hope in our hearts, celebrating freedom, we'll play our parts. From football fields to the ring of the fight, we hold our heads high in this American life.
Raise up your glasses, toast to the night. Service and sacrifice will shine a light. Boots on the ground, we are proud and we cheer. Together we stand, no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. Every sweet note, our spirit grows strong. Unity, laughter, we rise and we pray. Freedom and honor, come what may.
Salute the fallen and the price they paid for us to have a little freedom each and every day. May their memory live on when they play this song. And a salute to the troops that's still standing strong. If it wasn't for y'all, this country wouldn't be great. It wouldn't even really be no United States. But this the land of the free, and that flag's gonna fly. So I'ma grab me a glass and raise it up to the sky. Let's go.
Raise up your glasses, toast to the night. Service and sacrifice will shine a light. Boots on the ground, we are proud and we cheer. Together we stand, no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. Every sweet note, our spirit grows strong. Unity, laughter, we rise and we pray. Freedom and honor, come one day.
Raise them up, come on, raise them up. Raise them up, come on, raise them up. Raise them up, come on, raise them up. Raise them up, come on, raise them up.
Raise up your glasses, toast to the night. Service and sacrifice will shine a light. Boots on the ground, we are proud and we cheer. Together we stand, no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. Every sweet note, our spirit grows strong. Unity, laughter, we rise and we pray. Freedom and honor, come one day.
Thoughts, Kirk House?
Well, I like the collab on that. So I hadn't heard. I've only heard like the chorus. I didn't know y'all did like a collab club. I heard you talk about it.
Yep, it's a whole song that is. So we cut it. It's the intro. Obviously, is just a piece, but it's a whole song. Raise up your glasses. And Breaking Point Nation is a relationship where it's like they stay up late at night. That's in the first half of the show. And they'll get into the studio all night and like the creativeness is going and flowing. And then I had originally talked to Derrick. Yes. And I know how you do it too. So I had originally, Derrick and I, the first time had a lot of communication. BJ on the second end, I got a hold of him. I said, wait a minute, I need to hit you up both because something's coming up and I wanted to talk to you and see what you think. So they did y'all need to check out the whole show because there's 4 songs in here. July 4th is coming. And they took Raise Up Your Glasses and they mixed that up. And now you have Breaking Point Nation right there. Raise up your glasses, and everybody needs to do that this week. I've enjoyed this show. We are coming to a close on Two Step Tribe right now. If you'll stay tuned the rest of the week, you'll see more surprises. They won't be 3 hours like Tuesday, but it will be. I like how you did that. Y'all have to come see the show to just see what he did. His head was like yes and no and no. BJ, go back and see what you just did. That was funny. I love it. All right, Uncle Rhino, you're worth it. You're worth every moment, every second, every piece that came out of this. And we hope that you appreciate and love it. You're going to be really surprised. You're going to have to tune. You don't have a choice, but you'll be tuning in. You didn't know it. Somebody in your family knows it. You'll be tuning in again tomorrow with a surprise. I know all about this one. And I already knew all about Breaking Point was on it. Gosh, BJ and Derrick, I want to say it was like a month ago. Was it a month ago? It wasn't like a week ago. I mean, it was prior. Yeah, they've literally been the ones a long amount of time. Like this has been a secret for me to keep for a really long time.
I can't believe you're joking.
Oh yeah, I can keep some secrets. Trust me. It might be in a song, but I love it. You're on Two Step Tribe right now. Happy birthday to Uncle Rhino, a special edition. That's the only time you get 3 hours.
I love y'all.
Yes, we do. We do. We're going to roll out here tonight on Two Step Tribe and say we love you, we appreciate you, and thank you for tuning in. Hold tight. Breaking Point Nation, Kirk House Music, Delta Circle, Dan Corio, Bree Carter, all popping in, and as well as our other individuals. Shout out to 107.5 The Swamp and the radio station owners who carry all of Tribe. Mr. Rob is telling you and wants me to say how much you are loved and happy birthday to you. So I want to end with him by telling you that we have worked a lot, and you're going to need to go to a certain site and you will see why you were getting so many pictures and things that were worked on. So we have surprises all over the place for you. Everybody, do me a favor. Kirk House, Breaking Point Nation, do me a favor. Uncle Rhino is not on Facebook. I've been getting this question a lot. If you go to Two Step Tribe Podcast on Facebook, that's Uncle Rhino. You will see his picture up there on the backdrop. That's where the show goes. If he's got music coming out and you want to see it on Facebook, that's where it's going to go. He is not on Facebook. I'm not going to get into a long talk about it. That's a personal choice. And to be quite honest, in my own personal life, it would be a great choice. But for our musicians and artists, we keep our tribe going through that, but the mission of some work too. So you will find me there. I'm not as
it's not a huge secret. We don't mean it to sound a little ominous.
Nice.
You were being nice. Basically, for me with Facebook, I love connecting with everyone on Facebook, but because of the way that everything is operating now, they had all these celebrity imposter accounts, and so many are actually personal friends of mine. And I saw a pattern of when I would screenshot the fake account, text that to a friend of mine who'd be anywhere in the world and say, "Is this your page?" And they said, "No, absolutely not." And then I would report it. I found myself lose a whole bunch of followers. Shortly after that, I found myself no longer getting any views, which was very suspicious. It could have been a coincidence, but to me, I mean, 2 + 2, and I can't keep coming out with 39. There's just basic math has got to come into play. And I kept seeing a similar outcome over and over and over. And then magically, my account was suspended for no reason. I had done nothing. You guys saw I share all of y'all stuff. I don't get into arguments, and I don't do all that negative stuff. And so it's about using these platforms to lift each other up. And that's what I do with mine, anything that I have control of. And so anyhow, the whole thing was just sketchy. And me personally, when it comes to that platform, for me and myself, I didn't even think it was worth it, even starting another page. Just giving someone content that's going to in turn give someone access to my personal information or something. I didn't feel comfortable with that anymore. I've still got my Instagram, but I've started diversifying with a whole bunch of we have a lot more options now that are growing. And so I fanned out and started creating a presence on these other platforms and pages. And when or if it's time, we can start pulling everybody over in those directions. If they get to a point individually that something doesn't work for them anymore, that's the great thing about our country and our freedom to be able to make a choice. When you get tired of being told what you can say, or if you get tired of having unsolicited things show up to you for Bitcoin, boobs, and somebody trying to read your fortune teller or whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's like it was just there for a while. It was either boobs or Bitcoin. And I'm like, no, I'm good on both of them. And so let's just start with hi. My name is, I feel like Slim Shady. But basically, that was just not working for me. And as much as we spend on social media trying to connect with new people as well as stay connected with each other, the math wasn't mathing, and the juice wasn't worth the squeeze on stuff like that.
Y'all heard that here, mathing.
The math ain't mathing, and the juice ain't worth the squeeze. So if it was going to do like that, that was fine. I just moved on along, and actually it's freed up a significant chunk of my day. So and I can do more things like work on Kirk House and Breaking Point Nation. So hey, it is what it is.
It is. And let's do a quick, don't forget about Delta Circle up for the Josie Awards, Southern Rock Band of the Year. You can
Leaf Shively, Celeste Marie Wilson. So proud of all of y'all. Bree Carter, the CMA ambassador, Nashville CMA ambassador. So proud of you, girl.
Yep. And she did the great happy birthday tonight. You have to go back through the show. She's the ambassador right there. It is Sergeant Two-Step Foundation, Honor, Remember, and Giving. Everything from underserved youth to our artists in the community. We're going to close out here on Two-Step Tribe. Happy birthday to you, Unc. Everybody stay tuned. There's more coming. This week is Uncle Rhino Birthday Bash. I've enjoyed having you. Stand by and good.
This has been a Patriots Inside the Wire production. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Two-Step Tribe, where you, the viewer, are always the rock star of this show. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. We cannot do this without you. Your uncle says so, and you are loved and appreciated. Sergeant Two-Step, sign us out. Let's load up.